Howdy, y'all.
Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to our second episode of our very fun D&D game endeavors in Eberron. English is hard. Welcome. If you don't know us, hi, we are Heretical Heroes. We are a bunch of pals that play D&D every Monday at 5 p.m. EST. If you do know us, welcome back. We are welcoming a new player to the game.
Hi everyone.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ted. Very nice to meet you all. Actually, I know all of you. I don't know any of you, but I will.
It's nice to meet you, Ted.
Nice to meet you.
What's up? Here? Okay. Technical difficulties. Cool. So, Ted is joining us as a permanent fixture for our campaign, which is super exciting. And yeah, so we're gonna get into some quick announcements super fast. First, Savage, we are sponsored today
by Charisma 20 Body Care. We make D&D themed soap and other body care products. We've got 12 class soaps and 2 facial cleansers. Check us out at charisma20.com.
What about the...
Oh, yes, and discount code in our Eberron for 15% off.
Hell yeah. Cool, awesome.
I can get clean again? I've been dirty for so long.
I finally have an excuse to shower.
What?
Alright, next thing, we want to give a quick thank you to 11-Bit Studios and Lena Rain, who is the composer of Celeste, for allowing us to use their music, as well as CDPR, CD Projekt Red, and Bungie. Thank you so much. That's going to really up the ante of our games. Let's see, what else? Our socials. Every single Wednesday after our game today, we put up the VOD from that game on our YouTube at noon. And we will announce that on our Twitter. Both of those you can find us at Heretical Heroes. And if you want to catch up real quick, if you missed last week, we have a recap video up there as well on our YouTube. Thank you. And then, all right, last thing. Just as another disclaimer, we are going to have notifications off and we're not going to pay super close attention to chat. So we want to thank you in advance for any sort of follow, subscription, gift sub. We'll try to keep an eye on that, but mostly we want to stay immersed in the game so we don't break narrative and character. Other than that, Sav, take it away.
So when we last left our heroes, they had started out the day with Aster and Nadia coming into town and getting ready to set up for a show. Were sent out with flyers to draw people in, where they met the great Balrek and Maul, who were on a mission from their boss, Dexter, to deliver a package. The person they were sent to deliver the package to was Ral the Goblin, who Aster and Nadia had already had some run-ins with. After a brief chase, an unfortunate explosion, our heroes hid out for a bit, discussed what was going on. The group, realizing that Ral was a nefarious sort, decided to pull away from him. Unfortunately, that evening at the show at Nadia's camp, there was an assassination attempt against a House Jarosco representative. The group quickly moved in, Balrek to heal, and the rest of the group to chase down the assailant. There was a brief gunfight where Ral was wounded. The group dispersed after that, heading back to their respective homes. Balrek finding a note from Ral, sending him into a flight of fear, and ending in asleep in an alley. Maul, unfazed by most things like usual, rested for the night in his normal bed. Same with Aster and Nadia, who went back to camp, went to bed, and the last thing that was seen was Aster noticing a small, bloody handprint on the window just outside where she sleeps. And that's where we'll pick up this evening. The next morning, the sun's just about getting ready to rise. The cool air and the sea breeze wafts in, and Maul, you hear quite a bit of commotion coming from down below in the docks. A lot more than you normally hear at this time. It sounds like a bunch of people scurrying about. You can hear some yelling as you wake up. As you fully come awake, you hear, "Find him. look through all the buildings, figure out where he is, bring him back to me. Moments after that, you hear the door in the warehouse below you open, and people start moving around.
Oh.
The voice you heard was one you recognized. It was definitely the voice of Dexter.
It's Dexter, motherfucker. Alright, I'm going to, as quietly as I can, gather my things, which is literally, most of it's already packed, because that's how I live.
Okay.
So, like, bedroll, stuff it in my bag, harpoon over the shoulder, and, I'm gonna take off out the front window.
All right, give me a stealth roll as you're getting down to see how quietly you can make your way out.
Scroll, please.
Sneaky,
Scroll.
sneaky.
17.
15. You nimbly move your way down and definitely get away before anybody notices. You hear as you get down, hey, there's something back here behind these crates, and your crates starting to move. Where are you heading off to?
Oh, shit. The
You see
bar I
people
usually
move.
go to.
Okay, so you head towards the one-eyed cat.
Appropriate.
Make your start making your way that way.
Let's get my way downtown.
Balrek, you didn't sleep super great last evening. You wake up cold, a bit damp, in a kind of a musty alley. As you wake up, you see some figure kind of slowly kind of approaching, kind of checking you out. Can't see too well. It's still pretty gloomy out. They're moving fairly quietly, but the light coming through the alleyway kind of illuminates their silhouette on you.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of tighten my grip around my quarterstaff and just keep an eye on them.
Okay.
For now.
They're going to move up, and eyes open, or
As soon as they get close, I'm gonna use Druidcraft to light some debris in the alley on fire.
okay.
Make a small campfire.
There is definitely a start and a scrawny human's like,
Well, hold on, friend. Can I help you?
saw something in the alley and thought maybe you were dead.
No, not. I don't think I am. I'm gonna check on Patches as soon as I say that.
He's curled up extra tight, and you can definitely tell that he's a bit chilly too.
Okay, I'm gonna rip up some of my clothing and stuff it in, give him some extra padding and bedding.
Okay. As you start doing that, the guy just kind of looks at you and just kind of starts to just make his way out of the alley.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Glad you're okay.
Me
And just
too.
kind of like scurries off.
Okay.
Making friends.
Always.
Where are you gonna go from there?
Oh boy, that's a question. I will get my stuff together. I'm gonna then go. Do I need, what times do the markets typically open?
You have maybe about a little bit less than an hour before they start to open. You can see some people are starting to bring their wares over there. It's usually once it's fully lit in the city, people will start actually selling wares.
Okay, I will kind of find a good spot to hunker down, kind of in the shadows as much as I can be.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wait for the market to open so I can get some stuff for Verdar.
Okay. You trying to be pretty stealthy, then trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh boy. 6. A 10?
Okay. You're,
No, apologies, 9.
9. Okay. You're sure you're fine. You're just kind of a little bit of shadow leaning against a building. Totally fine.
Of course.
Aster and Nadia, the light just starting to kind of creep over the horizon. You hear the first couple birds begin to chirp inside of the camp. Doesn't sound like many people anybody else has really begun to awaken. Two of you, rough nights. You're probably a little bit on edge and find yourself awake just before the sun rises.
I'm gonna go outside and just sit on a stump for a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna go clean off that bloody handprint that I saw. Try to do it without Nadia noticing.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh God. Let's see.
She's out the window like, nothing's going on here, guys.
There's nothing to see here.
It's like,
14.
14. Okay. You make your way out. You're just able to kind of dip around the back without drawing too much attention from Nadia, and you kind of start going away. It's dried, so it takes a little bit of spit, some rubbing,
Oh, ew.
and you're able to remove it. You realize though after removing it that window was a bit dirtier than you expected. There's now kind of like where you rub, there's this big like clear spot, and the rest of it has kind of like this almost light dinginess to it.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna clean the whole window then.
Okay. Good. Rubbing it all out.
good, the cleaning.
Following
I'm so proud of you.
lead.
Okay. So, windows are all cleaned off. You're sitting there. About the time you're finishing that, you hear a couple doors nearby open. You see Leander make his way out of his wagon and starts heading off kind of out of the camp towards the center of town. You'll see him shortly after that. He'll walk by, he'll see you on the stump, and he'll just kind of give you a nod and keep walking.
I'll go over to Nadia. Hey, Nadia. I know that there was a lot that went on yesterday. Well, last night, really. And I really don't want to burden you with this, but I'm kind of here to find my brother. And I don't expect you to feel obligated to help me or anything, but I need to do that.
Okay, let's go do that then.
Just like that?
Just like that.
You're so great.
No, you. But
Thank
really
you.
me.
Really you though.
Okay. So the two of you are gonna head off. Any particular idea where you want to start your search?
Where do you think the best place would be to go if I wanted to find information about how to find a place?
I think probably you find a local, and we happen to know 2 locals.
Oh shit.
You mean Balrek and Maul?
Yes.
I don't mind asking Balrek.
I don't mind asking more.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you start heading off through town. Where your camp set up, you're pretty much gonna have to kind of walk through the center of town. You get there, and a few, I'd say about half the shops at this point have wares out there. There's more people kind of beginning to set up. Pretty empty. So you do notice the looming shadow kind of just sitting by this one alleyway, just inside of the alleyway, just kind of keeping an eye out. Balrek just standing there, looking fairly convinced that nobody is noticing.
Hi, Balrek.
Good morning, Balrek.
How are you doing today?
From like across the square, you hear this.
Hi, Balrek.
What? Okay.
Okay, we go over. Right?
Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
over. Yeah. I'm looking around for any babies sleeping because I'm very confused.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are we being secretive?
It's a new game. Let's play it.
Do you think I'm a child?
No.
I mean, I like games. We can. I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Okay.
If Nadia's in, I'm in. What's the game?
We're just gonna wait here
For what?
until the market's open.
Oh. Well, I mean, we're here to see you, so.
Here to see me?
Mm-hmm.
No one ever comes to see me.
Well, we're here.
More people should come to see you. You're pretty great.
That's very true. No, we're talking
Anyways,
to you.
why'd you come to see me?
Well, I'm looking for my brother, and the only lead I have right now is somebody that works in the mines in Kabara.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know the best way to find that person, but
Do you have a name?
yes. She'll pull out her notebook. Belarn Vesta.
I don't think I know that person, but I might know someone that might know them, if that makes sense.
No,
No.
but we'll follow your lead.
Okay,
I trust you.
okay.
Can we go now?
Here's the thing. I need to get something for my friend before I go and do anything.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. I can help you out after that, but I have to do this.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You have your own stuff to do. You don't owe me anything.
That's totally okay.
You get to this point, probably about 15 minutes till the market opens.
Do you think that pastry shop's gonna open again?
Judging by the quality of the pastries we got last time, yes, of course. They're never shutting down.
Do you want to get more pastries
Yes.
and maybe try a different?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You gonna head over to the pastry shop and get in line?
Is there a
So
line?
fine.
5 people in
All right.
Whoa.
We might as well get in now.
Yeah.
All right. Balrek, we'll meet you later. Balrek, we'll meet you later.
Come on, you get to your favorite bar, and this early in the morning, usually there's the people still hanging out, kind of
Sure.
a little bit busier than you normally around this time.
All right.
Give me a perception roll as you come in.
Perception roll as I come in. $16.
16. Okay. You notice a guy that works with you down on the docks up in a kind of whispery conversation with the bartender. They're kind of going back and forth, and it looks like he's questioning him about something.
Is there a spot kind of near that? Like maybe if there's like the closest booth to them where I can be like,
Yeah.
while also listening.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm subtle.
You get a seat. You kind of duck down in there, and you're catching the trail end of the conversation. It's like, what else do you want me to describe? He's a minotaur. He stands, 7 feet tall, and he's a big, friendly guy. He hangs out with the one-eyed guy. But if you see him around, let Dex know, and just if any of the house guys come through, tell them you haven't seen anything. Do that, and then take care. You won't have to pay any of the protection. All right. But we understand each other. Turns around, starts to head out. I'll be back in a little bit. See if you've heard anything.
Okay. It's busy. Like there's just like just that guy and maybe his friends, or was
Yeah,
it...
when he goes out, there's a group that was kind of sitting at a table. Maybe 30 seconds afterwards, they all get up at the same time and walk out of the bar. And that's about half the bar. There was like 10 people in there and like 5 left.
Wow, that's highly suspect.
All right. how good of friends am I with this bartender?
You're in-
Like literally since I started working at docks, I come here every day, pretty much.
You've known Jim, you know, and he's a stand-up half-elf. Like there were a couple times where you're, you know, maybe a little bit tight, and he made sure that your cup stayed full. He's a good guy.
Okay. This is where I usually meet my info contact too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are they here?
You don't see anybody here now.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Jim. Like, just kind of like, hey, Jim.
Maul,
Yeah.
what's going on? How you doing?
So, you're not gonna tell on me, right? Jim.
He's looking a bit nervous. He's just like, I don't see anybody with you I need to talk about.
But when they come back,
I don't see anybody here I need to tell him about.
Jim, you're great. How much do you pay in protection money, by the way?
Look, give me a persuasion roll. He kind of
Not good at that.
eyes you as you ask.
12.
More than I like to.
Huh. All right. Well, the big cowman, as they say, the Minotaur,
Yeah.
he doesn't deserve to get caught either. In fact, he did the good thing. And the people we work for suck ass. So,
That's
preferably, if you didn't tell on him either, I'd appreciate it. And I'm going to give him 10 gold.
he's just like, who are you talking about?
You know, I don't even remember talking, to be honest. You're drinking too early, you know?
Like, I like you. You're a good customer, but I want to give you a heads up that I don't think your drinking choice is going to be in for a few days.
That's fair. I do drink it a lot.
You do.
It's probably hard to keep in stock.
It is, but you know, next time you're around, I'll make sure there's some for you when I can get it back in stock.
All right, Jim. See you around.
Yeah, you be safe, Mom.
And I will take off through the back door.
Okay. All right.
Sprinting out the back.
Who do I know?
You go out through the back door.
Yeah.
As you get out the back door, you almost run into your contact.
Oh. Okay.
And he looked at you, he's like, I'm getting out of town. I don't know what you got into, but
You know,
there's
the
people
usual, but I mean, it's just.
looking for you and the Minotaur. So
Yeah.
I told them I saw you down at the Tin Bucket. You...
I was at the Tin Bucket recently.
Shit, I didn't know that.
That's. You know,
You're normally here.
you're right. But shit got weird, and I ended up at the Tin Bucket.
Well, that no offense, Maul, not my thing. I'm gonna head out. There's a construction crew heading over to a small town, one of the new startup towns.
Startup town.
I'm gonna get out for a couple of weeks. So I'll get you when I get back. And he just,
But any
What?
news? Nothing.
yeah, Jax's whole crew is looking for you guys.
No,
and,
not that.
Oh,
The
and he's like here. It's all I was able to get.
all
Talk
right,
about it.
fucking gold.
Got it. And he's like, see ya. Well, that he has like a knit cap, and he kind of pulls it down a little bit more, and kind of flips up his coat and hunches his shoulder, and kind of starts dipping through alleys.
Master of disguise.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. I will dip the other way
Okay.
and just kind of try to get lost in groups of people if possible. I know it's kind of early, so I guess
It's a little-
wherever there might be like a larger group of people, possibly right now.
Down Probably down towards the docks or up towards like people heading towards market.
Market.
Okay.
Definitely not docks.
Okay. So give me. So you're just trying to kind of blend in with people.
Yeah.
Give me a deception roll.
You're so deceptive.
Whoa.
Let's go, dude.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. You're able to just kind of hanging out and just trying to kind of mingle in the groups of people as you head up towards the market. Going that way, it's going to take you a few minutes. A bit slower, trying to be stealthy and stay out of
Right.
sight.
Okay.
About that time is when the market's going to open. You see, stalls kind of finish setting up. Everybody starts you see people kind of start milling in. They start, interactions start happening. Money starts changing hands. Over by the two of you, the grate flips up and they start pulling people up and taking orders. The first two are real quick. They come up, they just hand money, and looks like there's something already set aside for them. So you're up at the counter within a minute or two.
We're not gonna be quick though.
No? Okay.
Those customers.
What's something you have that I wouldn't be able to get in Ringbriar? Besides mango.
How fancy you want?
The fanciest you got?
Oh.
He's like,
She doesn't care about gold.
goes over and he's like, I've got tiger fruit tarts.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
They are 7 silver each.
You want a tiger fruit tart?
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take one.
I'll get 2.
Okay.
What is your favorite pastry?
I'm a meat pie guy myself.
You're a what?
Meat pie guy.
Oh, I'll take one of those. What's your favorite sweet pastry?
Pastry, cheese Danish.
She's Danish. What's your favorite fruit-based pastry?
Fruit space. Apple. Tart.
Apple's really
What's your
good.
second favorite fruit-based pastry?
It'd either be blueberry or cherry.
These are so basic. Okay, I'll take one of all of these and most exotic fruit you have?
Tiger fruit.
Tiger fruit. Second most exotic.
Iguana fruit.
We got a banana custard.
Okay, I want one of all of those things.
Banana's not really exotic though.
It's
Okay.
exotic here. Oh, can you also do you have a gift wrapping policy? Do you
Need something in a
gift
box?
wrap?
What do you want in a box?
I mean, it's just put it all in a box and make it really pretty.
Oh. Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be a gold and then 8 copper for the wrapping.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is it somebody's birthday back at the caravan?
No, I just really like pastries.
What color ribbon? Your options are black, red, or black and red.
Well, can you do both of them and then like do the thing with the knife where you just kind of rub it across the ribbon and
you
make it all
like a
curly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And you hear getting stuff, and you hear a voice from him yell something to the back you can't hear, and another voice comes out, and a small woman comes out and starts wrapping it up. She looks at him like, it's not that hard. Picks up the box and heads over. Like, here you go.
Thank you. How much was that?
1 gold, 8 copper.
And 8 copper. How about 1 gold and 1 silver?
Thank you.
Thank you.
He hands you a good sized box.
Good work.
Do you want me to carry the box for you since you're
That
so
would be
okay?
What? What were you about to say?
You're so great.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
really hard for
Yes,
you.
I would love to. Yes.
Here's your tiger fruit tart.
Thank you.
I'll have the box and I'll just shove the other tart in my face.
It's very tart. It's got like this first sweet, but then there's just like this like oh yeah, but it's great flavor though to it.
Perfect.
Pastry's nice and flaky.
Then it's tart.
Okay. Balrek, you see everybody start, doing their transactions.
I'm going to wait another like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Kind of scope everything out. And then
Are you looking for anything in particular?
anyone I'd recognize from the docks.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
That is a 23.
23. Okay. You're keeping your eyes out, and you catch the coming out of an alley, and then like walks 5 feet and goes down the next alley. You catch a glimpse of Crunch.
Don't do this to me.
And when you see him walk down the alley, and like he opens like a trash can, looks inside, closes it, walks over. There's like a busted crate that's like this big, looks inside, and is just making his way methodically down this alley, looking in any open container that's bigger than a cup.
Okay.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
I will keep an eye on him and head into the market.
Okay.
And find the nearest fruit vendor.
Okay. There's one main guy who handles a good portion of the fruit. It's a gnome. He's got totally bald, huge mustache, and he's out just like hawking all sorts of fruit, holding them up. He's like, I got watermelons, I got cherries, I got like 3 different apples. Come on, you want your fruit.
Hi there.
Hey.
I'm looking for tiger fruit.
You got the expensive taste there, buddy, and I got 5.
As he looks up at me, by the way, I'm just like covered in dirt with ripped clothing, looking like death.
And he's like, you got the money for those?
How much are they a piece?
They're 2 gold.
Insight. No. Yeah, no, I have the money for it.
How many do you want?
I'll take all 5.
All right. Over and he grabs a bag and he.
2 gold a piece.
How big are the tiger fruit?
They're like the size of like a pomegranate.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'll count out the 10 gold and hand it to him.
So for the Minotaur, they're like,
Yeah.
Need anything else?
Plums.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Ain't no problem, big guy.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
I am now.
And I'll walk away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave the market area, keeping an eye on Crunch, and also, can I make another perception check to see if I can find anyone else?
Yeah, sure. You also, with that 23, you would know where Aster and Nadia are as well. They finished up getting over at the pastry shop.
Okay. That's a 10 on the second.
10 on the second one.
Okay. Alright. I am going to leave and go find Veridar.
Okay. You're gonna check like places that you know that he would normally be.
I'll check those first, and then barring that, my next main stop would be the Gold Dragon Inn.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna start heading your way over that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Balrek, are you leaving?
Would I hear them? How busy is the market district?
It's maybe like 100 feet, but there's not a ton of people. Like, are you like normal voice or being a little bit loud?
A little louder.
Okay.
I'll like
Oh, sorry.
and like rush over, and then I'll meet you at your
Okay, yeah.
what is it called?
It's a troop. It's an acting troop. There's like a lot of tents and
Okay.
stuff.
I'm sorry. I'll meet you at the troop grounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be there. I promise. I have to go. And I'm like looking around a little frantically.
Good luck.
And now that he's not in a dark alley, you can see he's like fucking sallow eyes and looking rough.
Okay.
He didn't look like that yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Do you think he has the mange?
Mike, did you touch him?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. He's 6 feet away.
Some inspiration for you.
Hold on to that.
Okay. So you're heading off to find Varadar.
Mhm.
What are you two up to?
Back to the troop, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got nothing else to do.
I'm going back. I don't know if there's like a fancy clothing store. I'd
Yes.
love to go in.
Okay. Hey, this is definitely a fancy clothier. You notice as you're walking through, he's not trying to be hidden about it all. Leander's out in the market too. He's kind of going between a few shops, looks to be picking up a few variety of different things, some food, looks to be some other supplies.
Okay, I'll wave at him. Before entering the clothing store, I'm gonna pull Aster aside. Wait, I love doing this shit. And I'm gonna take my rosemary out, crumple it, and then run it through my hair. And like red hair is just gonna sprout from my head, and I'm just gonna like grow and just turn into the elven woman with the red hair, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you ready, darling?"
Oh my god. Wait, you said my hat can do that, right?
Yes. You just okay. You need to have like a word. Do you have? You need to spend some time with it.
Oh.
And really just like focus and connect with your hats. Have you done that yet?
No, you didn't tell me to do that.
I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible salesperson.
I mean, you're pretty good because I bought it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Anyway, this whole thing. Woof.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay.
What are you gonna do though?
Oh, I'm going to be extra snobby and peruse their wares, and I just go into the.
Okay.
Follow Holden
Wow.
her packages.
I love it.
It opens up. There's a woman behind the counter. Tough to tell. She's got a large hat on, so you really can't see the ears that well. Definitely, humanoid looking. Can I help you?
Yes. What's your most expensive robe?
That one there, and it's this ostentatious, like purple with gold, like filigree, and it's.
I like it, but I don't like purple. No offense, darling. It's just so.
Color isn't an
Oh.
issue. Which would you like?
Can you do like an opalescence, a silver opalescence color? Perhaps,
Yes.
maybe.
Be a little bit expensive.
No, prices no. Oh, no. I have the money.
Give me a persuasion roll at advantage.
So fucked. I love it.
Persuasion. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 23.
Okay. It's something you need soon.
Very soon. Incredibly soon. This evening, actually.
Madam, excuse me.
Yes.
It would look 10 times better if it made you look like Starlight.
Inspired! Yes! Starlight.
I
You
have.
make it look like I'm cloaked in starlight.
I've heard that like blue looks really good with red hair.
I have some glamour weaves that I can work with.
Can you weave live weasels into the lining?
The finest French weasels.
I want it to really just be alive.
We could make it seem like that. It's tough trying to get living animals to stay still long enough to sew them.
I mean, madam, the weasels might take away from the Starlight, though.
No, I love my weasels.
They could be we could do a design that is weasels made of starlight.
Could you make me a weasel?
It look like a weasel?
Yes. Made of
Oh, no.
starlight.
Buying a furry costume.
Oh God.
He's just sounds fabulous. Yes.
Excellent.
Does she actually think it sounds fabulous?
You're gonna. If you go ahead and roll an insight on that one.
14.
You get this vibe of, this is weird, but looks like she has money, so I don't care.
She's seen worse.
Oh no.
It would be 50 gold of a deposit, and she goes through and she's like, that would be a total after the deposit of an additional 150 gold.
A paltry sum. Yes, of course. How big can you make me?
It would be fit to you.
I want to be thrice my size.
It's a bit tougher. I would have to see. I have to contact my stilt maker.
Okay.
Stilt maker?
Come back this evening, and we'll see what we can do.
Oh, of course. And I'll just rip out a chunk of my hair, lay it on the table, be like, I'll be in touch, and just leave.
Just kind of. She looks at the hair and puts it behind the counter somewhere. His hand goes out and I will see you this evening.
Toodaloo, darling.
Chorus.
You do great work, milady. And I leave.
I'll drop it as soon as we step into the alleyway.
Did you really want a dress with weasels?
No, that's ridiculous. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe you've been places where they actually have dresses with weasels.
I don't know. I just spouted whatever bullshit came to my mind. That is a story that woman is going to tell for the rest of her life.
Are you actually gonna go back and buy it though?
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go.
Wait.
Okay. So are you two heading back now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the two start heading back towards camp.
Write down Starry weasels.
It's not early. Probably about, just before 7 when you drag yourself out of bed.
It was much too late.
You hear
Talking to
a
myself again.
you hear a knock at your door. Are you almost ready?
I'm not even dressed. Find out.
It will be here shortly. Please be ready.
I'll be ready. I'm going to put on my nice clothing that I typically wear, but then I'm going to use prestidigitation to dirty it up a little bit.
Okay.
Hitch it up on my legs so I'm not trailing my long skirt. Apply makeup to cover up all the tattoos, the black markings.
Okay.
So now I look barefaced. And then I'm going to use some makeup to try and change my skin color a little bit. A little less blue, a little more like pale blue.
All right. Give me a deception check. Are you proficient with the disguise kit?
That's a great question. We should find out.
I believe
Yes,
you
I
are.
am.
Then roll an advantage.
Fan friggin' tasty. Well, the other one was better. I'm sorry. You said what check?
Deception.
Deception. So 21 total.
Okay. So you get all done up. By the time you get downstairs, there are 7 figures waiting in the common room of the Gold Dragon Inn. All orc and half orc.
It's not even my birthday.
This is my friend here. He'll be going with you. And the one up front who's got you would know it to be a dragon mark. He's got a mark that glows slightly in a bluish color on his face and neck, and kind of a gruff voice. We'll make sure we get what we need. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. While we're doing this, call me Swanson.
He looks over at the elf and...
1 second, I have to get into character. Swanson. Nope, that's not it. Swanson, that's it. Swanson, hi. Pleasure, Swanson. Swanson.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Come on, let's stop playing around.
This isn't playing, this is acting, amateur. I'm kidding, of course. Friendly. Oh, come on.
All right. And he heads out, and they kind of move it away so that you kind of put you into the middle of the group. And he goes out and he, when they stop outside, he's like, we're looking to talk to a Leander, Nadia, and a Shaid.
Just those three. No one
Yeah.
else.
I mean, ask around in there, but those are the three we're heading for.
Just Leander, Nadia, and who?
Sheed.
Sheed?
Sheed.
Right.
There's
Yes, I definitely never heard of them before.
Yeah, you got two, it looks to be descriptions, a drow man, a drow woman, and wood elf.
Good. I mix well with elves.
Okay.
They like the ears. I don't understand it.
Just keep your eyes out and try not to get in the way of my men.
I never get in the way. Sorry. Go on.
And looks at you with a confused look, but may
Did Elle tell you what we were finding out today?
I don't know what you're finding out, but she called in a favor and said that she needed a little information out of it. We're going down. A couple envoys from one of the houses were attacked, so we need to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
Fatally?
Doesn't seem like it. We haven't been able to get into the Enclave to see their...
Have they spoken to anyone? Guards? Royals?
The city guard went through, but they didn't get a whole lot. That's why we're going in. We find things. That's what we do.
Oh, clearly. Strapping young lads like yourselves. It's what you do. Right, well, lead on.
Okay. He starts start making your way towards the camp. About this time, you'd probably get up to the market area, and starting to get a little bit busier. Get out, and people are milling about. The thing that definitely jumps out is probably the group of orcs coming out of the Gold Dragon Inn. Just kind of they move into a very kind of defensive, almost formation where they move in and they move out and kind of surround one figure and they can kind of start moving over. You see some conversation going on between the two of them, and they start making their way over towards where you know Nadia's camp to be. Give me a perception.
Okay. 21.
You notice a figure put up a cloak. You're not able to get a good look at the face, and kind of peels off from talking to a merchant and falls in maybe about 30 or 40 feet behind the orcs, heading off towards the north part of the city. And off to your left, coming out of an alley, you see Crunch, and he just kind of comes out and just scratches his head and walks over to a barrel and kind of opens it up, looks inside, and just kind of looks around and just starts doing one of these, and then just kind of starts like making his way, like looking like every direction, up on top of buildings, looks underneath a stall at one point.
Oh, Crunch. I wish I could help you. I'm gonna follow the hooded character.
Okay. Start making your way along. Are you gonna give a good amount of distance, or are you gonna try to get fairly close?
I mean, tailing isn't one of my specialties, but I'll do like half what they're giving the orcs, I guess, like 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm not too conspicuous, so.
That's fair. All right, you start making your way along. Two of you get back to camp. Pastries. Everybody's starting to. Doesn't look like they're setting up. It looks like they're packing up.
Okay.
Like they're everything's getting popped on the wagons. The stage has all been broken down, and one of the stagehands sees you come up and. Is Leander with you?
No, he was in the market last I checked.
Probably still getting supplies.
Are we leaving early?
One of the guys just he woke up with a bad feeling, and we think maybe it's with everything that went on, it's just maybe we should get out of here. We're gonna try to convince Leander to go.
Okay.
I don't think we should stay. The place looks like it's getting less and less friendly. We got a couple dirty looks, and one of the wagons in the back, a bunch of graffiti on it.
What do you mean graffiti?
Nobody speaks Goblin. It's what we're guessing.
Another time. We know who it was.
I mean, I
Right?
did find a bloody handprint on my
You
window.
you
last
found the what?
night.
What?
You,
When?
uh,
When? What?
When I went to bed, there was a bloody handprint on the window,
Okay.
and it looked small, like a goblin's hand.
So what? He gets shot, runs away, and then runs back to slap his bloody handprint on your window?
I can't explain why he did it.
What? Wait, no. So he he creeps in during the show, beats up my brother, says, "Oh wait, I need to put this handprint on this window that I happen to know for some reason," and then
You're right, it doesn't check out. It's probably just some hobo or something.
yeah, it was probably a hobo. Look at this place. They're everywhere.
Lots of dirty people. Have you seen how dirty Maul is?
He's incredibly dirty. Yes.
I'm not that dirty.
Oh no, Balrek was really dirty this morning too.
I'm telling you, it was the mage.
Oh no, we need to leave. We're all going to get the mage.
I don't think you're right. But we can't get mange. You have to have fur.
We have hair.
I don't think fur and hair are the same thing.
Well, we're going to get hair rashes.
I'm gonna go shave my head.
I don't think you have the skull shape for that, friend.
My mom says too.
Smart woman. I'll start packing up my stuff too.
Okay.
Wait, everybody's leaving though?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I can't leave.
Well, it seems like this decision rests on Leander's shoulders. Then we'll just talk to him when he gets back. Then.
Okay. Alright.
A little bit of searching, you find Veridar, one of his less used spots. He's helping out maybe a shifter, bandaging up an ankle. Sees you coming down the alley and finishes up what he's doing. Is trying to stay off. How you doing, Balrek?
I'm alright. How are you?
Busy night. You doing all right with the commotion?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
It was good thinking.
I feel bad I woke you up like that. So I'll just kind of like quickly move forward and just like hand him the tiger fruit.
This is very nice. This is too much about. These are expensive.
I'm not gonna be able to get herbs for you for a little bit.
Are you involved in some of the trouble of last night?
I have to leave town.
You know where you're gonna go?
I'll figure it out.
Everything I can do to help.
Yeah, make sure Wild Marv is okay.
I will. You know where you're gonna be going?
I'll try and get word back to you when I know.
Be careful.
You too. And thank you.
Well,
For
thanks for the fruit.
everything. He's gonna embrace him, like.
Just kind of, he's a little bit thrown aback, and then he kind of one arm, and he said, "You're a good guy, Balrek.
You stay safe.
I will. Just be careful. Those types of people are dangerous to get wrapped up in. Whether they're nice people or not. I think there's going to be some blowback for us."
I'm sure there will be. But that's later problems.
He looks over. He's like,
Is she okay?
she's probably going to be fine. They're going to. They sent her back last night after able to stabilize her. I found a handprint in the edge of my alley when I went back. You know anything about that? It was small.
No, but it sounds like a warning.
Because I thought that. I don't know who it could be.
Do you have somewhere you can go?
For a short period, yes.
I think you should do that. I'm sorry I got you wrapped up in this.
What am I watching out for?
Dexter.
You safe, pal. Reaches into like what looks to be like a busted crate and pulls out like a bag and puts a few things in it and kind of tucks it under his cloak. Get in touch when you can.
Stay safe. I'm gonna like nervously conjure an acorn for Patches and give it to him.
Okay. Patches is all like you notice as you go to put out. He's out and he just kind of he's looking at Veridar, kind of nibbling on it.
He's gonna be fine, buddy.
Veridar scratches him a little bit. I know you don't like to hurt people, but don't let people hurt you.
But doesn't say anything, but gives a little bit of a nod.
Okay.
And then he'll turn around and start heading towards the troop grounds.
Okay. You're following the group, and they get up towards the troop grounds, and they split the figure. They begin to split off as you're getting close. The one in the front, he points at two on each side. He's like, "You two go that way. You two go that way," and he gives a description of the people that he's looking for, and if you find them, bring them back this way, and like, why don't you do your thing here?
I guess I shall.
Okay.
You don't happen to have a tankard or anything, do you?
What?
A tankard?
Tankard?
Yeah.
No? You got like a mug?
Oh yeah, something to drink out of.
I got a water skin.
Yeah, can I borrow that?
Sure.
Ah, thanks. That's very kind of you.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go do my thing.
Okay.
I take the water skin and pour the whole thing out.
Okay.
Squeeze out the last drop, shake it out a little bit, put the cork back in, and look at it forlornly. Start walking the direction of the troop is assuming where I'm going.
Okay. You see the cloaked figure as they kind of split off. He kind of waits for a minute and then moves to kind of try to move into the camp in such a way that he's not gonna intercept them, and starts heading towards the middle of camp.
Okay. I'll keep trying to follow.
You're gonna keep trying to follow? Okay.
Spotted.
You're hanging around, and one of the kids kind of like dip out from underneath the wagon. Thrash is coming. Look out! And he just kind of, how's Thrash? There's 6 of them, or 7 of them, on the way in here. They're coming around the camp. Looks like they're looking around for somebody. One of them started asking about Drow. I think they might be looking for Leander. And he just like he runs and like you see him like dipping underneath like wagons and kind of using his diminutive height to be able to kind of stay out of view. And you see kind of a couple of the people and people start looking a bit nervous.
I'm gonna exactly. No one knows you, so you're good. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing as earlier and back to the elven woman with
Okay.
the hair. I might as well watch.
Wait, so should I change my voice or something?
No, you're fine. No one knows you.
Okay.
I know you, and I love you. But you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
The figure you're following, once they're in camp, they flip down the hood of the coat and then flip a cloak and then flip it around, and it's now like a vibrant blue, and you can see that they have that very dark elvish skin, a drow skin that Nadia has, and you see him kind of look around, and he kind of stops, and you can see in the distance Nadia and Aster, and he starts beelining for them.
Okay.
And he gets about 5 steps, and he turns and he looks back, and he
To me?
yeah.
Do I see that?
You would see a drow figure in a blue cloak kind of like move through and like through the gaps in the wagons, and it's been a while, but it doesn't look that much different.
I'm going to, if I can, make my way in that direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind of stumbly while walking a little bit,
Okay.
and breathing a little heavy and looking a little tired, a little worn down. I'm gonna subtly press a digitation, a little bit more dirt on my face, and let me know when I get there and all these things.
Okay. Give me a deception roll as you're doing that.
You got it, girlfriend. 18.
Yeah, you start making your way through with little issue. You arrive, Balrek, and you looks kind of busy, and you see this orc just kind of standing just outside of the troop area, and well dressed, well armored, and he's just kind of looking about, and he's talking to what looks to be one of the members of the troop, and they look pretty nervous talking to him. Like from where you are, you can just tell that this guy's definitely a little bit scared.
I'm gonna walk up to the person and just be like, "Are you okay?"
The orc immediately turns around and looks at you. Who are you? I'm having a discussion here. Can you move along?
And I'm not talking to you right now, sir. Are you okay?
Human behind him kind of looks at the orc and looks at you. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Do you want me to stay nearby?
And the turn toward Blair. No, it's fine. I think I'll be okay.
That is a dirty 20 insight.
They might as well be miming, "Please help me." I asked you, have you seen 2 drow in the camp? Who are they? There was something down here. Where and he lifts off a description of Nadia, and he lists off another drow description. Show me where they are. There's a bunch of people in this troop. I don't know everybody. There's almost 100 people in our troop. That doesn't sound familiar at all to anybody.
Did I get any kind of read off of him listing off, like, the description of Nadia? Like is he being, like, hyper aggressive about it? Do I have any reason to suspect he would want to hurt her?
He definitely seems a bit aggressive. Like his questions are very like to the point, sharply punctuated. He's doing the exact opposite with his body language that you typically do. He's just got that like he's rigid, hands are crossed across, narrowed eyes, and just exuding intimidation.
Okay, for a good 5 seconds, I'm just gonna like be in the eyesight of the person he's interrogating, and then shortly after he lists off the description, I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I saw a drow that matched that description.
Where?
She was over there."
Pointing somewhere completely different?
Yes.
Give me a deception roll.
She went that away.
That is a 21.
You hear, he put his fingers up and just let out one of those shrill, sharp whistles, and from about 30 feet away, you see another half-orc come out, and runs up. What's up, boss? This guy said that he saw one of them that way. Head over down there and report back. Okay. He starts heading off. He's like, thanks. What's your name?
Balrek.
Well, us Thrask appreciates your help. They're wanted in questioning with a very dangerous event that happened last night. Somebody was severely wounded, and we're trying to get some answers to who did it.
I understand.
Looks over at the humans. Everybody here seems to be kind of just giving us a hard time and not giving us the information we need.
I don't mean to imply anything against you, but I think this individual just genuinely doesn't know anything.
Go, run. Kind of dismissive hand. Like doesn't take his eyes off for the first 6 or 7 steps. Almost stumbles and then turns around and tries to walk off coolly, but they're just below jogging, as fast as you can walk with keeping both feet on the ground. Okay. So you're standing there and you hear a voice. You're in trouble. Barashka's here, and it's Leander's. You see Leander come around a corner, and 2 steps behind him is Maul.
Well, we have help. It seems.
I guess he was following me.
What are you
I don't think they noticed, but I mean, you're not gonna follow me and get caught.
No, of course not.
What are you doing here?
There was a big brute squad heading this way, and then a cloaked guy following the brute squad heading this way, and I was just,
Well, where's Balrek?
I don't know.
I thought he was with you.
Aren't you guys supposed to be friends?
We don't live together.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
You said a big brute squad?
Yeah, the Thrash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you better hide.
I will. The blue wagon.
Blue wagon.
The old. Yeah. He just kind of winks at you. And I'll head off that way. And he starts walking off. And about that time, another figure begins to kind of comes into view. Describe what you look like.
Very, very light blue skin at this time. Dirty everywhere. Hair's all matted up. I'm wearing what look like they could have been nicer clothes once, but are all sorts of dirty now. Carrying an empty water skin. And as I rush up, I'm almost going to trip and fall into the mud or dirt, whatever. Anyway, the rash is coming. And I'm going to look very alarmed, and then I'm going to see you looking like L. Our eyes are going to linger for a second, and then I'm going to look back at Leander and try to mask the confusion.
Okay.
And I just kind of wait for them to say something after I've just put that prompt, thrown that in there.
Who are you?
Who's that guy?
Are you okay?
Swanson's my name. Sorry. Does anyone have any water? I haven't had anything to drink in days.
I have an apple that's practically the same.
If I can, may I please?
I give him 2 apples.
Okay.
I'm gonna start taking big bites and start talking through mouthfuls of apple. Those bastards, Thrash. Swallow the big bite. I hate those assholes. And I heard they were coming in this direction. Thought I should head them off.
Oh,
Why?
Did they do something to you?
They threw my father in prison, and then they threw me in there. Unjustly. We didn't do anything. So I heard they were looking for some people in this troop. I thought I'd head them off. Show them that people don't like them so much.
Could I insight?
Definitely can.
Should I,
He
Can I
seems
as
legit
well?
to me.
I would like to as well.
Oh yeah,
'cause,
go
like,
for it. You
13.
do I have advantage
13?
on this at all? No, it's fine if I don't.
23.
23. Okay.
Good, it's an 8.
Okay.
I roll real bad.
There definitely seem to be some holes in the story. You're like, they're known for throwing people in jail too much. They'll they'll rough them up and bring them to places, but they don't actually.
I can probably see that they know I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand up. Alright, here's the deal. I'm sorry. I'm an out-of-work actor, and I thought I'd throw an audition out there. I knew there was a troop coming in. I thought I'd throw my name in.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, of course I am.
Leander looks at you and where you saw a bunch of bounty hunters come in and you thought this was the time to audition?
what?
What's his motivation?
I thought it would be kind of...
Don't encourage him.
exactly that. If I had that motivation, I could come in here, really put that out there, and then, if I saved your asses, you'd owe me one. I mean, come on, it's a good plan. Maybe not so well thought through, but it's a good plan.
He's a
This is an awful
grifter.
plan.
This is a con man.
I'm not a con man.
Give
I'm
me
an
back
actor.
that second apple. You do not deserve it.
And Leander's just.
Looking after my own heart.
I need to go ahead.
Please
And
go.
he heads off, and you see him move into one of the blue wagons and closes the door behind him. And about that time, another one of the half orcs comes around the corner, and looks around, looking for 2 drow.
What's a
I
drow?
haven't seen any drow in here recently. You know what?
Uh,
I thought I saw one running by the Rusty Tavern, whatever. What was it called? That one we were just.
The
Tim Bucket.
Yeah. He gets it.
yeah.
That
You
guy.
guys said it at
Must
the
have seen him
same
at the Tin
time.
Bucket.
Yeah.
We'll send somebody that way.
We're from
I
here.
totally thought you said ow. Just.
Don't you find drow in the Underdark?
Have you tried there? Perhaps.
That might be kind of far.
Definitely
Well,
guaranteed
if
to
you
find.
dig now,
You should pack a bag, right?
you should be
And
able
he's
to
just-
reach it before you die.
Wow.
Fucking fragrance, and just kind of like walks off and starts looking for another group.
rude.
What are you still standing up front?
This apple's very good, by the way.
It's
Thanks. I had a chance.
I do
Rather nice.
want to talk to him a
My-
little more.
My
York?
parents
Okay.
grew up their orchard. I helped
Oh,
with it.
wow.
So.
Wait a second.
I also got some pears, a peach, a pomegranate. If you want to try any of those.
Well, I'll never turn down a peach.
He doesn't deserve any of it.
She doesn't understand that, but.
Good, okay.
That right there.
What? I told you I'm an out-of-work actor. I need work. And look, I just covered for you guys with him, didn't I?
I'm not even part of this group.
I'm talking to empty airspace over
At
here.
least you know your place.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I'll kind of. There'll probably be a moment of awkward silence.
He's standing there looking around and still here.
Is she okay?
Who?
You know.
Kinda. He takes
I-
half a step back.
I helped last night. Not. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. I helped save her.
Shit, they weren't joking. They said that some
Twist out.
minotaur saved. I thought people were drinking again. You know where they took her? Do you know if they took her over to the Enclave?
Wait, I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
It's a CX.
He seems concerned.
Last I knew, they took her to the Gold Dragon Inn.
Okay.
But that was several hours ago. May very well have moved her from there.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
He reaches into a pouch and he pulls out a small like pad and he pulls out like a very fancy looking pen out with it and starts writing things down. Tell me what happened.
I need to quickly clarify. I never saw Raw myself. I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Do you think it's reasonable for me to piece together what happened, given the knowledge I have in the note?
Probably.
Okay. You're looking for a red goblin. His name is Raw.
Raw. How do you know this Raw?
I found out about his plan shortly before it happened and tried to stop it, but I wasn't fast enough.
Fabulous. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else that can corroborate your story?
Maybe. But I don't know where they are right now. Is there a place I can bring them to?
If you bring him to the House Thrash office and he once he described it, you know exactly where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that would.
I don't think this acting troupe had anything to do with it. I think he was using it as a cover.
Give me a persuasion roll.
At advantage?
Yeah, definitely an advantage on this.
What did he get?
I need to take a look at this. That's 2 4s.
Nice.
So that would be a 6.
6. He's.
Wait. Sorry, 8.
Unfortunately, I've got to go. I've got to do my due diligence. I'll take that into account. This is huge. If you could bring them by before this evening, it would help tremendously.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And he flags down one of the half orcs. He's like,
Can I do one more insight check on him?
yeah. What are you trying to discern?
Nothing, because I rolled a 2.
I need to run back to the office. Get the information you can and report back immediately. Yes, sir. And he heads off back towards kind of the center town area.
I'll head in and try and find anyone.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Well, this die
Are you
is-
all just still discussing what you're gonna do?
Well, I'm trying to convince them to let me hang about and work and be part of the troupe.
Okay.
I promise I'll mop floors.
22.
22.
You know, between gigs.
You're able to find them fairly quickly. They're the three of.
I mean,
You see Maul,
I just
Aster,
got here. So.
Nadia, all standing together, and there's a
We get an air of
tall,
authority.
lightly blue-skinned,
Yeah, you do.
That's the first time
scruffy-
anybody's ever said that.
That's
So
everybody's
maybe like a
been doing you
vagrant,
wrong.
but not one that you recognize. Talking
You're
with
so
them.
rad.
I know.
Nadia, he says I have an air of authority to me.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
what was your name?
Sorry, my name
Maul.
is Nadian.
You notice
Nadian.
Yes.
Balrek coming
Look like
through,
my friend with that red
coming
hair.
through the camp towards you guys.
Interesting.
Okay.
A lot of people say that.
I'll just wait.
Your
Okay.
inquiry is very interesting, but unfortunately, I'm not the casting director.
So it must be you then.
He's out of town.
Oh, he.
Yes.
Well, surely there's a second in command, somebody who's able to take up that mantle of
He's
responsibility.
also out of town.
Is everyone out of town?
Yeah.
Oh, then you have plenty of vacancies.
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Then I'll starve. I haven't eaten anything save for that apple in weeks.
I mean, do
Look at
you,
me, I'm wasting away.
do you want a lemon?
Why? When never want to have something so sour after having something so sweet like you.
May I do another insight check?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm
Is
rolling anymore.
he full of shit?
Is my passive insight enough?
14.
21.
Aster
No.
also doesn't know what the fuck to make of him because he keeps paying her compliments and he's all over the place and she's just like,
I know a mark
"What?"
when I see one.
About that time, everybody would notice Balrek approach you. Not you though. You probably wouldn't notice the. Yeah, you would see Balrek coming through the camp, and no, you. Swanson seems pretty reliable. The blue wagon that Leander went to, an orc gets up to it and knocks on the door. Doesn't hear anything. You hear another knock, and then he opens the door and attempts to go in, and you see him walk inside. 15 seconds later, walks back out, closes the door behind him. Nothing in this one, and moves on. They start heading towards another wagon.
Blue wagon, huh?
What's the blue wagon?
Look, if I try to get him to go away, do I at least get an audition?
Sure.
All right. Give me a fighting chance. I'm gonna head in his direction.
Okay. As you're heading that way, around a corner, a minotaur is just kind of stepping out towards you. Just
big fella. Excuse me.
big bluish staff with a.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that. Excuse me, I have things to attend to.
Oh,
Are you part of this troop?
This troop? No.
The way you say that makes it sound like there's a second troop. Should I look for a second troop?
No, I mean they're always looking for work down at the docks.
I'm not looking for work here. I'm looking for work here.
I
Not there.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have to go.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'm gonna head towards the orc.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Just a wave over the shoulder.
Okay.
All right. Is the orc inside or heading inside?
He's knocking on another wagon as you get up to him.
Hello there, friend.
Yeah. And he's like,
I've
what do you
been
need?
Seeing you around these parts. You need some help there?
Checking out these wagons.
Oh, what for? Maybe I can be of assistance. I've got a keen eye.
We're looking for a few people. Some questioning.
Yeah? Oh, who else? Maybe I can help.
Draw a woman, and a wood elf.
Gosh, that sounds so familiar. You know, I think about a 10-minute walk in that direction, I swear I saw some of them. You know, I almost bumped right into one.
He looks at you and a little bit confused, and he's just gonna
I'm gonna tap him on the arm, kind of jokingly, and cast friends to give myself advantage.
just kind of you see like a kind of a glazed look and a little bit of confusion kind of hit him all at once. Is there a save for that?
It doesn't say. Nope.
No?
Nope. I touch him. I get advantage on all charisma checks directed towards them, and then when the spell is up a minute later, they know I use magic.
Okay.
But the point of what I'm doing is, it's like, I swear, they were over there. And you know what? I'm trustworthy, aren't I?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. And he heads off.
Alright. You have a good day.
Really like this solid, like confused look on his face.
Cool, I'm gonna head back to them. I have the job or what?
Okay, you've earned an audition. Come back in, say, 2 hours? We're sort of in
Well,
the
you
middle
know-
of something.
Extra hands is always helpful, and I have 2. 3 on a good day.
You know what? Yes. You have the job. I'm gonna call
Thanks.
over to the stable kid.
Wait.
Hey, Charles!
Yeah.
Yes, Charles.
You got a new mate.
Ah, you do, don't you?
I expect you to train him on everything that you know how to do.
The whole training?
Whole training. Kit and caboodle.
Okay.
Charles, you ever hear the story of Tom Sawyer?
No.
Good. I'm gonna teach you a story. Let's go. Let's get to work.
Yeah, come on this way. I'll show you the way. Come with me.
Okay.
As soon as he's out of area, I'm gonna go to the blue wagon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're just gonna walk right in?
Yeah.
Okay. You know exactly where the trap door is, so you're just gonna go. You, Nadia, move over towards the back, and looks like she's about to open a chest, and a whole panel on the bottom of the floor just kind of pops open. Leander sits up and is like, "Whew, it's hot in there. You were right."
Shit. You guys just have a trap door in a wagon.
And he goes to climb out, and you definitely catch the glint of like some metal as he kind of steps out sideways and closes it down behind him.
For situations like these.
What kind of metal?
Give me a perception roll. Ooh, actually, you've.
I followed it.
Oh.
They're it's like cups, probably some like watches, maybe a few like bags of like coin that have spilled over, a variety of things. There's probably not anything in there like items that you see worth less than like 25 gold. Like there's a bit of stuff in there.
See, now that's an interesting trapdoor.
Why?
Because of all the things in it. Not just the drow.
What thing?
Mysteries.
Leander, like, he looks and he just...
Oh, come on.
What?
And he like, the eyes get wider, like, really?
I like these ones. It's okay.
I like them too, but secrets are best kept by people who are good at keeping secrets. We know this,
Yes.
Nadia.
I can keep a secret?
Of course you can, dear.
Leander, we know this, but I think it might be time for me to part ways.
You want to stay here by yourself?
Not necessarily here, but I think it's time.
Okay. Trust your judgment. I worry. Just know what the hell we got ourselves into, but Ethel comes in our camp and starts murdering people, and now we've got a dragon-marked house breathing down our necks.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's my fault. I told him the show would be a good distraction, remember?
Same.
I mean,
Her fault.
Okay, that's not. no, you don't just. No.
Nobody
She
asked
volunteered.
you.
I feel like we've been over this. Nobody has to ask.
Okay, well, this is my moment, okay? I'm saying goodbye to my family and all.
Oh, okay.
I'll just bring it down just a little bit.
I'll
just
walk
a little
outside and give them a minute.
See,
Okay.
she's considerate.
I stay.
Okay.
Glare at Maul as I leave.
All right.
Just see angry pink cat eyes.
It's just time.
Okay. We're going to... The gates were locked last evening, but I did some asking around when I was out, and there's apparently a caravan heading towards one of the startup cities. They've got a construction crew heading out that way, and we're going to try to snake out with them, and I already talked to the guy that runs them. He's willing to vouch for us. It's going to cost a little bit of, and he just kind of like slightly moves his eyes towards the trapdoor, it'll cost a little bit of savings, but, I think it's worth it to keep everyone safe.
Yes.
We will stay and be there for a couple of days, and then we'll probably move on. Hopefully to not raise too much suspicion, but I hope to be out of Kabara in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
But if things go bad, we'll be in Hope for 4 days.
Okay. In hope.
Hope.
Well, I hope you have safe travels.
Oh.
And he looks at you and he's like, Nadia, I I thought we agreed years ago. Comedy is not your strong suit.
Oh. It's not yours either.
I don't try for it to be. I run things. I do.
Such a grumpy old man.
Back with Charles. Does he seem like the type that I can... Is he a little dumb?
He's like a 10-year-old, so
Cool, perfect. Oh, that was weird to say.
come on, mister, we're just going in here.
Right, yeah, Charles, you know... See, I'm trying to get some work with them. And,
Yeah.
I'm not really built for this sort of thing. I don't have your strong muscles. Arms, look at you, young man. You're growing up so strong. Look at you.
I
Yeah,
do.
you must work hard, huh?
I sometimes when I'll just lift crates.
Smart kid, too, right? So you understand, I'm gonna be no help here. I'm just gonna get in your way. I'm gonna slow you down.
But Nadia told me I was supposed to show you stuff.
Nadia, huh? Yeah. She says a lot of things, doesn't she? Does she always look like that? Does she always have the red hair? Is that crazy?
Oh, yeah, that's what she looks like.
Insight check.
I just.
Ooh, 22.
He's the lie's fairly well hidden, but there's definitely some everything. Like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Just go to that wagon right there, and he just like.
You know, yeah, you take your time. You take your time. I'm gonna walk back in their direction.
Okay. So he runs off, and he's basically going back that way. You hear like a scraping of the window. I'm sorry, I messed up, and I used the wrong name again. I'm sorry.
You always do this. It's okay. Just go scrape some poop.
Okay. And
Go find Elle.
he hops down and he takes off.
Ah!
It's like that's a boy. We really should have taken them to the doctor after that whole thing with the horse.
Oh, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad.
What in tarnation? You know what they would have done. He's better here.
He is, but I mean, the kid has no short-term memory.
As he says that, I'm like taking the rosemary and I'm just growing a long ass beard.
I just stand there like,
Are you ready, Sonny?
no.
Yeah, I want to find them again.
Okay.
I'm just
You get back to where they were. You don't see them about.
Well, they were freaked out by the blue wagon.
Yeah.
So that's my second guess.
Okay. So there's a blue wagon. Like it's the only. It's,
I never went inside.
oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay. So there is a minotaur standing
and,
out.
like, as soon as you come outside,
Yeah.
I'm like standing in front of the door, and you see him kind of like,
Oh, hi, Balrek.
oh, hi Esther. I wasn't sure if I should knock or.
Oh, that's okay. They need a moment anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go sit on that stump if you want to join me.
I don't think we'll both sit on the stump, but I'll sit on the ground.
Okay.
You see the tiefling come out, talk to the minotaur, and they take a few steps off and move over towards a stump.
I'm gonna walk towards the wagon and listen near the door.
Okay.
Sir?
Yes, hi.
Sir?
It's you again.
It's you again.
It's you again.
Aren't you supposed to be with Charles?
You know what? He said I was doing such a good job that I was done for the day and to come back and find you and look for more work.
You were with him for like 5 minutes.
I'm just
23.
that good at what I do.
You said his name out the window, didn't you? Yeah. You're a little bit confused because you're pretty sure that was just the little boy who said that he goofed and then ran away.
Sir, can I speak to you over here?
Oh, you can speak to me right here. I have nothing to hide.
Uh,
I'm an honest, hardworking
Oh
man.
no, I just want to show you my friend. And Patches is gonna pop out.
Alright, I don't have the gold for this.
My friends are good.
And then I'm thrown off by, what is it, a squirrel?
It's a red squirrel.
Oh, it's cute.
as he pops out, you can see he has one very tall tuft on his ear and one like kind of scraggly tuft.
Oh, he's cute. Too bad I don't sound like that. Oh, that's adorable. But really, I do have somebody I have to talk to. It's very important. Matter of life and death.
Don't you know it's kind of rude to just wait outside of a door?
Oh, you never give me the chance. I was gonna knock. See, my hand was up in the air and everything. Look, it's right here.
They're
Knock,
kind
knock, knock.
You hear a knocking on the inside of the door.
I'm an old man at this point, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at you and just be like,
I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna like gesture to Leander to get back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna open the door real fast. Just, what?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for.
No, you're not. And I'm gonna close.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to. Fuck, this is a good one. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm going to use prestidigitation.
Okay.
To create a non-magical trinket that looks like a nice, simple gold chain, little jewel on the end. It's like, I found this lovely necklace out on the ground here. I think somebody dropped it.
The door's closed.
I'm yelling through the door.
I don't wear jewelry!
I do though. What kind of necklace is it?
Wow, you know what? It looked lovely on you.
Well, I'm already wearing a locket with my family, but can I see it anyway?
Absolutely. It's for you here. Now, what was your name? I think I overheard him say Aster.
Maybe.
You know, I had a friend growing up named Aster. She was the kindest, smartest person. You remind me of her.
I'm going to use Druidcraft to make him smell like skunk.
I'm gonna prestidigitation to clean myself off.
You get this waft of, and you can just feel it emanate from you.
It happens once in a while. Prestidigitation.
Did you just fart?
You know, I've had some bad grub around here, and it's just not agreeing with me. I apologize for that.
If you ate a lemon, it would go away.
Then I'll have a lemon.
I give him a lemon.
Okay, I'm gonna take a sour bite out of it and through near tears. Be like, so I'm looking for a friend of mine.
The lemon, not bad, but it is on the trail end of being ripe.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Tastes great.
Thank you.
Yes.
My
so
parents grew that as well.
they did a great job. My commendations.
I'll
to the
let
chef.
them know next time I see them.
Fantastic. So I'm looking for a friend of mine. Looks a little different sometimes. I have reason to think that she's here, you know, and I miss her. I haven't seen her in ages.
Do you have a name?
You know, she often goes by Nadia.
17 insight.
That's true. It's absolutely true. She's an old friend. I'm looking for her. It's true.
Give me a deception check at advantage because there is a little bit of.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say miss her.
Well, at most, it's an 8. At least, it's a 7.
There is an undertone that you're catching there. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely that like lie just wrapped all around in the truth.
Would I have recognized him at all?
With your passive,
13.
probably not.
Okay.
I'm honestly just looking for her. She's an old friend. I do miss her. And I have reason to believe she's here.
If you're looking for her here, why were you so desperate just to get a job here?
So I could find her.
But why wouldn't you just try to find her instead of gallivanting around for a job?
Because if I didn't work here and make myself known to you, would you have told me anything? Would you have trusted me at all?
I honestly don't know.
I know, great question, right?
It's
I don't know how I would feel either. But I'm right there with you. I completely understand. You know, sometimes people try and trick people like us. Clever, attractive people.
I'm gonna try and lean into Aster and whisper, "Don't trust a word he says."
Alright.
You think I'm a
Give me a stealth roll.
Of course I do. Look at that. Lilac, lavender
Can you do
skin.
this
9.
real quick?
Blush.
You
I can also make the noise.
you see the Minotaur
Oh, so
lean
gross.
towards
Good
the
job.
tiefling and whisper something in her ear.
I don't know if I can do this, but when I see him try to do that, can I press the digitation like a whistle that just happens? Try and block it out? It's okay if I can.
Probably not,
Okay.
no. About that time, you maybe from about 10 feet to your left, you hear, "Hey, that's everything. We can't find him. Let's get out of here." And like, kind of yelling across you to somebody across the thing, and you see the half orcs or all the orcs start to kind of make their way out of the camp.
Let's just stay where I am.
Okay.
I have business now.
Would
Can I be honest with
Aster
you?
have heard that?
Yeah, you all would have heard that. Like it was.
Did it sound like it was directed at him? Or did it sound like a general shouting?
Give me an insight.
I'm gonna roll to see if she would be smart enough to even discern that.
Your
Can I try and deception to make it look around like I'm trying to find out who they're yelling at?
yeah.
Alright, she would have put two.
Oh, fuck me sideways. 8.
You see him kind of look around, but you're
Who, me?
it definitely seemed a little bit louder than it needed to be, but you're not. It gave you the vibe that it wasn't necessarily just for the guy across the room. You can't discern necessarily who it was for.
Let me be even with you.
I'm
here.
sorry, I haven't seen Nadia all day.
Insight check.
That
We gotta
is
check
not a
out
lie.
each other.
That is not a lie.
All right, fine.
So dumb.
You saw the
Still,
Discord?
just I got business.
Oh shit, it is a lie.
Yeah.
Oh well, in that case, I only rolled a 13, so.
Deceives her.
I'm gonna walk out of the cart.
Okay.
Oh look, a new person I can talk to. Somebody who'll actually listen.
What?
You're still in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's kind of like, I
I'm
guess.
clearly
listening
trying not to
waiting.
laugh at the very old man. Yes. So, young man,
Are you my grandson?
I can be.
Ugh.
Phineas.
That's right, I am Phineas. I've been looking for you everywhere, grandfather. Have
You're
you
a
seen? Have you seen my?
disappointment.
I know, I
You're gonna have
know.
to move
You know
it.
what? I'm a disappointment because I lost my sister, Nadia. I can't find her anywhere. Have you seen her? It's important.
No.
I don't.
It's very, very important.
Balrek, I don't know what's going on.
Why?
I don't
I heard she was in
I
trouble.
don't know.
You hear a whisper one day. It's safe for me to come out.
The life or death kind.
Is he back in the
Yeah.
What would you know about it?
More than I care to share
Yes.
until I find her. I don't want her getting hurt.
Insight check.
Door starts to open.
I would like to insight.
Okay.
I didn't bother getting that one.
Oh dang. Do
I'm rolling like crap.
do you want? Was that true?
I mean, it was true. Yeah, I was trying to persuade you.
Okay.
I recognize that she's in trouble. I'm putting pieces together.
Come on here, Sonny.
Give
Let's talk
me-
to the man.
Give me an intelligence roll, Nadia.
Not that smart.
Balrek, do you want to pay her
10.
something?
10. Something, you just have like this weird nagging feeling in the
No,
back of your mind, but you can't, not enough to really place it.
I don't think this is the time for pairs.
Let's talk to the man. We all know this child, so let's talk to him. Now speak straight to us, Sonny.
Of course, I wouldn't lie.
Yes, you would.
You just lied multiple
I
times.
stretched the truth only a little bit, and only to find my sister. Now let me explain. I have a friend.
Is she actually
Wow.
your sister?
Of course she is.
Like, genetically.
Are you
Oh my
fucking fishing for
God.
insight rolls right now?
9. On whichever, doesn't matter, they're the same bonus.
11.
Look, alright. She's practically a sister. Does that help? We're splitting hairs at this point.
Just talk straight.
Alright, she's an old
Stop
friend.
lying to
She's
us.
an old friend. That much is true. And I'm looking for her because she's in trouble. Or at least I think she is. Now, surely you know something bad happened around here last night? All of you, I'm sure have heard that.
Maybe.
It's all over the city.
Yes.
Now, rumors, as you can tell by the horrible orcs coming through here, it says that people here are in trouble. Now, I happen to know Nadia. I happen to know she might be in trouble. I'm just trying to protect her.
What's your favorite color?
It's red. That's a face. That's out of character.
What's your favorite fruit?
Mangoes.
Does she like bubble baths?
No, God no.
He's
seems
an
so-
imposter.
I never said I was good at paying attention to the people I care about. I'm a little self-centered, alright? I'll admit that freely.
What's your name?
Puddintain. Swanson.
Sorry, what?
It's Swanson.
Poutine Swanson.
Poutine Swanson, yes.
I do like poutine.
Then you'll love me.
I'm so confused right
Where's
now.
Maul?
Maul?
Yes?
What are you doing?
Just hanging out.
Behind you, you hear.
Okay.
Okay. You feel something kind of bump your side. It kind of like push past you.
Okay.
Can I just speak to Nadia in private?
You can give us a message and we will pass it on to her.
How do I know you'll give it to her?
I swear on the whiskers on my chinny chin chin.
I mean, I'll give it to
That's
her.
a sacred oath, by the way.
They'll fall off if I don't uphold it.
I'll
Where
give
I
it to
get my
her.
power.
I'm a pretty honest person, so.
Okay. Tell her Fayola says hi.
Fayola?
Yep.
Like Crayola, but with an F?
Sure. Fayola says hi.
Okay.
Just let her know.
Is that it?
Tell her I'll be staying at the Golden Dragon.
Okay.
Oh, fancy.
That is the fanciest one in town, right?
Well,
This is the fanciest
Yes,
one.
that is the it is
Yes.
it's the nicest building in town. It's like probably the only building that you see that doesn't routinely have dirt on it. You're not sure how they do it, but like you walk through and imagine like everything's got like a slight sepia, and then like there's a Technicolor house, and then everything goes back to sepia.
of course that's where I'm staying.
Rest assured,
It's
she
very
will get
fancy.
your message.
Time is of the essence, old man. Grandfather.
Well, Sonny, best get going.
I'm gonna stare the old man down briefly and insight check.
Okay.
See if I recognize the eyes behind the smile.
Easy there. You're gonna knock him over with the stare that stiff.
Fucking A. It's a
I was gonna say
friggin'
you can make
drawing.
deception an advantage because you look totally different. So.
You need this. Pass this down, please.
All of my dice are rolling
Please,
poorly.
please.
It's just me. It's
Punish
just
them
me.
all.
You know,
You're punished. You're
Aster,
punished.
Aster is just gonna very loudly stage whisper in no direction. Hey Nadia! Fayola says hi!
Oh, that's not my drink. I went to go grab it like my drink.
It's very dry.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose he does. What do you want, old man?
Oh, thank God.
He's still an old man.
yeah.
Oh,
Old
it's
man with a very
worse.
interesting voice.
It's so worse.
I
This.
just want to talk.
You want to talk?
Yeah.
You walk into my camp deceiving everyone?
Not
Stealing
deceiving everyone.
goods?
I haven't stolen anything.
You
call
deceived
that.
a perfectly nice,
Con man.
stable boy.
He's not very stable, if
This
you
whole
ask me. I saw him
situation-
yelling at the cows.
Made me feel
Because
tired,
you
and
may
I
have
just wanted to
deserved
end
it.
it. So.
Wow.
You have to be gentle with
I need a
cats.
nap now.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind for next time I'm relegated to the stables on
Okay.
shite duty.
Okay. What do you want?
Just one time.
You want to talk? We're talking.
You're being a little hostile.
I'm not being hostile.
Can
And
we
then
maybe talk
you
somewhere privately?
out of just kind of what appears to be nowhere. You have reason to be hostile, don't you? And just Leander just kind of just whoop, invisibility dropped, and he's like
Where the
Kind of-
hell did you come from?
invisible, magic.
This is my thing to know.
She's gonna pull out her notebook and write that down.
I'm not trying to hurt any of you. I'm not trying to cause trouble. In fact, I'm trying to stop trouble from happening. I was being truthful when I said people are looking for you,
Okay.
Nadia.
Why? Where? Who?
You're wanted in questioning in regards to the attack that happened last night. You and, well, this fine looking... Does he look like a dryad or is he still...
Yeah, he looks like a dryad.
Okay. This one, and I believe there was one other person we're looking for here. A wood elf?
Yes.
Yeah. All of you are wanted. But I have a fine respect for those in the acting community, and I believe that you're innocent until proven guilty, and they believe the other way around. I'm just trying to protect, fellow entrepreneurs.
Why would they be wanted if they didn't do anything?
That's not what they think. They think you were involved somehow.
Why?
I don't have all those answers, but I want to help.
We literally told the guards what happened.
They're not part of the guards.
Well, he's right about that.
But we can clear this up. I spoke to one of them and told them what actually happened.
How did he sound? Like,
Grateful for the
accepting?
information.
Okay.
We just need someone to corroborate my story.
I'll do it.
You should not do it.
I'll do it.
She'll do it.
Well then, Aster, why don't you come back to the Golden Dragon with me, and we can hash all this out.
No.
But if it's gonna clear Nadia and Leander,
No.
Why not?
You've not spoken an honest word since I met you.
Ask me anything. I'll answer honestly.
What's your real name?
Viola Thorngage.
That's a lie.
Point proven.
Wow, you just
Don't all even get a deception check.
I know it, right?
You know.
you can't help it, can you?
I believe that's.
Are you from here?
Hey!
You can't just ask people
We're
where
all
they're
getting loud.
from.
Maybe someplace more discreet.
I did ask.
Back into the
for
wagon.
A private place to talk.
What? He's a con man. There's a lot of them here.
Sure. You still can't just ask somebody where they're from.
So, you start making your way towards the wagon. As you're heading towards the wagon, out of the corner of your eyeball, you catch a couple of guys you recognize from the dock making their way towards camp. They've just kind of like broken into like the outside edge of the wagons, and they're it looks like they're kind of sweeping through. And
Do they notice us yet?
you can't tell. We'll find out where that ends up maybe after the break.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, yeah. Guys, we'll be back in sharp 15. Sit tight.
We'll be right back.
We'll be back after these messages.
There's
No
There's no
messages.
messages.
Anyways,
We'll be back after this lack of messages.
And we're back. All right. So, before our break, our group had been in the Nadia's troops wagon area, finished having a bit of discussion, and we're getting ready to go somewhere slightly more discreet when Maul noticed some of the men from his boss's gang showing up outside of the camp and making their way through. That's what we'll pick back up.
Oh.
Ball. Dax is here.
What?
His
What?
his perception's pretty good too. So
Yeah,
I feel
so
like he would-
once he says that, you notice that there are figures kind of closing in, and you notice that timing of Thrashed leaving, and you're looking around, there's no real guards around. It seems like things have kind of cleared out around the area, and they're making their way through. You hear a little bit of shouting in the distance, like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, maybe shut up, and somebody getting knocked down.
No one's going to
You
Thrash.
should go hide.
Yes. Blue wagon.
You hear, we're just looking for 2 people. Give them to us, and we're not going to have any
In the wagon,
issues.
Belle?
Go
The
hide.
blue one in the wagon.
But what if people get hurt?
Balrek, please.
They won't if they don't know we're here.
Go
they
into
won't-
the wagon.
I have
Go.
a gun. Just go.
Fine.
In the wagon.
Okay. You all shove into the wagon and quickly close the door behind you.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm
just
gonna
gonna be the
stay
two
by
of
the
them.
door.
You're gonna stay by the door? Okay.
Oh,
I
thought
was
it
gonna
just-
hang out.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
just you 2 going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, whoever wants to go in, it's not my wagon.
Okay.
Can I'd like to turn to Gideon, like good old times.
Like good old times.
And I'm gonna take my rosemary, crumple it, swipe it across my eyes, and they'll turn one blue, one purple, and I'm gonna turn into Maul. And just
Okay.
That's a bad idea. Are we getting in the trap door?
Yes.
You saw Nadia open it. You know how it opens.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, so you actually, I don't think you saw.
No.
You see Mole walk over, and he goes to open this chest that's like about yay big, and he presses a button, and then the whole floor in the middle of the back wagon just pops open, and there's probably a few hundred gold at least worth of like cups and saucers and watches, and there's a couple cushions set down on the floor and a small water skin.
What? What?
It's a hidey hole. Would we both fit?
It's gonna be tough. It's Balrek's probably gonna have to be the big spoon.
I wouldn't have it
Balrek
any other
loves
way.
being
Oh
the
my
big spoon.
god.
Are we charging admission for this?
No.
Okay.
Is there anywhere else to hide in this wagon?
There's a like a stand up, looks to be like a wardrobe.
What?
Just, and I'm just gonna climb in.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it for a second.
How tight is it for you in there? How tight is it for him?
It's you're like kind of like crunched in, like you hear him like move around and like bumps into some of the cups and like shoves them into the corner, and it's like 8 feet tall by like 4 feet wide.
And that's the volume of a Balrek.
The volume of a Balrek.
Again, so that my feet are towards his head, my head's toward his feet.
Okay.
But I want to position where my hands are, wherever there's like smaller loose pieces for like loot.
Okay. Yeah. There's a couple of cups near you, and there's a nice like gold watch kind of like sitting inside
Yeah,
of
any
it.
like little any like stray coins.
Yeah,
or,
there's
like,
there's a couple
watch.
pouches
just,
like with the bag. Okay. You're gonna okay. You hear them all like rustling around down below your feet, as you're probably gonna be the one that needs to reach up and kind of pull the door shut with a click.
I'll do that.
It starts to get warm
Oh,
pretty
God.
fast. All right. So back outside, you have turned into Maul.
I think I would have cleaned up a little bit with prestidigitation.
Okay, so you're looking a bit cleaner. A bugbear starts walking up. Maul! Dex wants to see you.
Who wants to see me?
Yeah, you and Balrek. Where is he?
Balrek. Who's Balrek?
You see him he reaches, puts his hand on a club, and then what looks to be like a tangle of cord he kind of pulls out and kind of You see it drop down in his hand, and it looks like a long cord with 2 large balls on either end. And he's like, "Don't make this tough, man. Let's just go back."
What do you want with him anyway?
He was.
I have a right to know.
You're cute, but no.
Do I recognize
I
this
do,
bugbear?
Probably not. No. I mean, maybe.
Do I have a guess that they're part of the Thrash thing?
No. He looks like scruffy, like gang looking, like short pants. The skin that isn't covered by hair is definitely a bit darker. Your guess, probably like dock worker-ish.
Is he the only one?
He's the closest one. There's you can see a few more starting to make their way over towards him once they start hearing him talk.
All right. Be like, look. There's no trouble here. Charm person.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Okay.
There's no trouble at all. In fact, Maul here was being a great help to me. He deserves a raise.
Listen, make sure you... And he just kind of turns away and just kind of like, he walks off and he's like... And just, he makes his way off to another area.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I'm just very convincing. But you're also smart. You saw through my ruse.
Let's go be a distraction way over there. And I just start running.
You're just gonna start running?
Yeah, in like, not the opposite direction of all the thugs, but kind of like perpendicular.
Wait, should I follow you?
I mean,
Are you trying to be seen?
I'm trying to be seen, but like I'm angling myself away.
Okay. You get, just as you kind of break outside the wagon, you hear somebody, "Hey, there goes Maul! Go get him!"
No,
And
it doesn't.
and a couple people start figures start chasing behind you.
Slots for all that.
Can we hear this in there if
I
they're
mean-
yelling?
Yes, you could. It's actually surprisingly good acoustics in there. Like you can hear very clearly inside.
Is there a railing
Did they
up
see
to the wagon?
Yeah, there's
no
at the
way.
back. There's like a small like couple steps up, and there's like a small short railing.
Aster's gonna go up there because
Sorry.
she's just not gonna run. She doesn't want to run.
Okay.
She's gonna sit on the railing and kind of position herself to try to look as nonchalant as possible. Pull out a pear, maybe eat it a bit. Kind of like make it so my tail is like draped across to the other railing, and I'm just chilling. I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm super cool.
Okay. I'm following a little bit behind Maul.
Okay. So the two of you are on the run.
Except before I get really in view of the two we're running after, can I disguise self as a bugbear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So you become a stocky, big, burly, hairy guy with a club.
I'm gonna try and intercept the two who are going for Maul.
Okay. Like, come on, let's go.
What are you doing? Get back to work over there, I said.
No, we were supposed to get Maul.
I'll just send Maul that way.
What? No, we just saw him.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just sent him that way.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, I gotta go in the
Here,
dice
take one of
jail.
mine. Take one of mine.
I'll have to do that. Oh, I made a mess.
At disadvantage.
Oh, I want two of them. Oh, shenanigans. Ooh.
Oh.
I can't read that one. It's a 9. That one's a 6. Okay, so that's an 11.
So the one talking to you is looking at you. He's like, "Go get him," and he starts reaching for a sword.
I wouldn't do that. You ever been demoted? Put in the pit? You want to be in the pit?
Why don't you put your hands up?
I'm gonna press the digitation sparks in his face and run. You know what? Instead of running, if I get a turn, I'm gonna press the digitation action, and then hidden step bonus action to do my for a
Oh,
bulk
to
30
disappear?
feet, yeah, and then try and go behind the wagon or somewhere out of sight.
I'll allow it. He'll kind of be startled. He takes a wild swing at the blindness, so he is going to try to take a swing at you before you disappear. A 14 going to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So you are going to get hit.
Bullseye.
For 5 slashing as the scimitar
Ow.
he just kind of does one of these ah!
It hurt.
Okay. And you're just going to kind of vanish and take off?
Yes.
Give me a stealth roll at advantage.
Alright. Because when I do that, I turn invisible.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I think you're getting hurt.
You're just making a beeline, Nadia.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How many people are behind me?
Right now, 1, and he's a ways behind. You see him pull something from his belt and start swinging it above his head.
You'll never catch me, slowpoke, and I'm gonna vicious mockery.
Okay. Is that a save?
Yeah, wisdom 15.
He's able to shake it off. And
Alright.
does a 13 hit you?
That is my armor class.
That is your armor class? Okay. You just barely is able to wrap it around you, and you feel something, this cord hit you and just kind of wraps around, and I need a dex save to see if you're able to stay on your feet.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Your arms are basically wrapped like this to your body, and you're just nope, I'm just just going along, and you just hear fuck, and just a redoubled run after you, and you're just kind of making your way across.
Can I duck into an alley somewhere?
Yeah, give me. Actually, you're in the open, so it's gonna take you a second to get to an alley.
Do we know how to open this thing?
That's an important question.
Yeah, it looks like when you pull it down, you could feel that the handle has a bit of a lateral motion to it.
Okay. And yeah, just to clarify, could we hear any of that?
You could hear some of the beginning stuff as they started to get away. No, but you can hear pretty well out around the wagon. It seems like now that you're down here, there's a little bit of light filtering in. You're noticing that there's almost like slits that come from the outside, just in a few spots. So it looks like sound is actually coming in through the bottom of the wagon.
So that guy yelling from being blinded by sparks.
You would have heard it yelling. You may not have been able to make out what they were saying, but you could hear yelling.
We're getting out.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So you two pop out. Open the door. Aster's just kind of chilling, off.
What are you two doing?
Well, we thought we would hide and no one would get hurt, and then we hear yelling, so people are getting hurt, so we figure,
I figured it was fine. Nadia knows what she's doing.
Even if someone knows what they're doing, they can still be overcome.
Oh shit, you're right.
So you back behind the wagon that they were at?
Yeah.
Okay.
So am I hearing all that?
Yeah, you would hear all that.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's been one round worth of stuff, my invisibility will drop.
Oh, then yeah, it would probably, as you're finishing talking, you because of where you're leaning, Aster, you would probably see Gideon just kind of pop into view at the end of the other end of the wagon, just kind of standing there, and there's just there.
Where's Nadia?
She ran that direction. She's in trouble.
Ah, shit.
Take off. You better go now.
You're gonna take off?
Let's
Okay.
go.
Sounds good.
I think we're all going.
All right. So you start heading off. You can see a couple other figures ahead. Looks like they've kind of peeled out and they're starting to head in the direction Nadia is heading. You're going to try to duck into an alley.
Yeah.
Give me stealth at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay. 18? Wait.
18.
8, 4, 5, 17?
17? Okay. you're able to kind of duck in and kind of dip behind things. If you want to give me either athletics or acrobatics to get out of that. You see the one in the front kind of stop and start looking around, and you see the other two start to kind of close and which way? And
How far away are they?
about 60 feet.
And they seem confused?
Yeah, like one of them just kind of like he's looking around, like kind of looking down alleys, and the other two catch up, and it looks like they're having some sort of verbal exchange.
Can I do something, or it was right? Your turn. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I cast Entangle.
On the group of them?
Yes.
Okay.
19, by the way.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to kind of, it's kind of wrapping, like, oh, shit, that's how it works, and pop the things off, and you're able to undo the bola. Okay. I'm assuming you did acrobatics, right?
Yes.
What is the DC for that?
I believe it is a 14, yes.
Okay. You
Strength
are...
save.
Huh?
14 strength save, sorry.
Oh, it's 14 strength?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to catch 2 of the 3, and the third one's going to kind of look around and turn back towards you, and he's going to draw out a hand crossbow. We want to go into actual initiative now.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Initiative. What dice do I use? What die do I use?
The one that likes you the most right now.
Alright. Bear with us. Battle cam's gonna be a little...
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Prepare for battle.
So,
I can't adjust this at all right now.
Do we want to slide it closer to it?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Love the space your
No,
table is
this.
in. Hey, thanks. That's a
Well,
bad
that works,
roll.
yeah. Closer, I just think would have been.
It didn't do well.
It's not as
So.
far away.
That is not great.
It's okay. She's reserved about shooting a gun anyway.
set these.
Asked her with gun.
Odd for a gunslinger, huh?
What are you trying for?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I have no problem
Why did
doing
that
all of the
happen?
craziness I've done.
Thank you for the follow.
that's not supposed to happen.
No, it's probably because of the different scene.
We're not in a different scene.
Strained.
That's
Did you
my
change
piece
anything?
there, and that's Nadia.
What's up?
So,
You're
You're
actually
back with-
connected now?
you're back with the rest of the group.
Sure that
Would
is?
include
Oh, no.
Aster.
I think I know.
Could somebody pass me Aster and
Sorry,
Maul?
sorry.
I have you really.
Oh man, that was my old computer.
It's part of the battle cam?
Might be. Yep.
Nadia. Here.
I'm tired of this, like,
Is the
sound
battle
thing.
cam scene an entirely different
Oh, yeah,
scene?
you can't see. That sucks.
I thought you would just
I don't wanna
hide
just,
or
like,
unhide
see
the
that
camera.
outside.
No, because it's like this.
Which covers up everything.
All right.
You cannot have that all as one.
So,
The scene nesting.
25 to
Select
20.
the scene.
21!
Oh, nice.
21. Got a 21 for Gideon. 20 to 15.
19.
19. Bard.
Okay.
15. 20 to 15. I already said that one, didn't I? 15 to 10.
9.
13. It's not in 15 to 10.
It took me a second to get that. It's just weird.
Shit.
How do numbers work?
Right. And then you said 9.
9.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was trying to figure that out too.
So you're fine.
I was 17.
You were what, a 19?
Yes. 19, 17.
All right.
You don't have much available.
And I guess that brings up Gideon. You see roots burst up out of the ground, wrapping up 2 of these guys, and the knoll at the back pulls out a crossbow.
Look, I don't see Nadia, do I?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step behind the Minotaur and just tap him on the shoulder and be like, you know what, buddy? You got this. If anyone's got this, you've got this, and I'm going to inspire you.
I roll disbelief.
Insight check.
So my inspiration is a D6.
Okay.
Okay.
And just that can be used on attack rolls and save throws?
Attack, saving throws, yeah, and ability checks.
Okay.
Oh, so
Basically anything that's a D20 roll. And as an action, oh fuck, I don't really have a good action for this. I don't really do weaponry on stuff. And I use a lot of my spells trying to do stuff.
Weapons, what are those?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and hold my action to stab if anything comes close enough to be stabbable.
Okay. Sounds
That's
great.
my turn.
So, Nadia.
I am going to.
You would have probably heard some shouting. The alleyway would end about here, and you would have heard some shouting, like, ah! And you, like, the sound of, like, vines growing up, and get it off me!
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to use my rosemary and become an old man.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hobble out and
Into the alley.
I'm gonna bonus action. Is anyone within 60 feet that I like?
Well, that's a loaded question. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm there.
No.
Okay.
I'm within 60 feet in my heart.
Oh man, I'm just gonna like.
You've got 2 more spaces that might get you close.
Okay.
12. Yeah, you would have to move a minimum of 5 feet to get within range.
Yeah, I'll move up, and I'm just gonna kind of be like, he went that way, and I'm just gonna, oh man, I guess I'll give Aster bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh,
Maul.
sorry.
I'm gonna run up to that guy and stab him with my harpoon.
The white whale.
Are you getting all the way up on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be an advantage because he is restrained.
Oh. Hot diggity.
Yeah, just a reminder, a lot of this, like, I would have centered it as close to the center of them as I could.
Okay.
But that's difficult terrain around there.
Oh, okay, yes.
But I definitely would have tried to get it deep in to get that guy also. So.
Okay. What's the radius on it?
It is a 20-foot square.
So yeah, it covers them like from here to here, like exactly.
Okay.
And it goes out to here. So it's basically these 4 and those 4.
25.
Yes. You fucking hit with a 25.
You what?
Spear versatile is 1d8, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay. Which one is it? I forgot. They're separate. Here we go. That's a 7.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action punch him.
Bonus action punch.
That is a 24.
Still hits.
Thank you. Oh, that's not a D8. That is 7.
What's 7? He
Bunks.
looks he's not liking that. That's you just so wah, and then wham, and he's just kind of a little bit dazed. You can see some blood pooling up from where you stabbed him. Already his face is swelling up a little bit from the hit.
Good.
Rough shape.
Note to self, stay on your good side.
Balrek.
Maul's serious face is on.
Okay.
Oh no, not this again.
I am going to bonus action cast Shillelagh
Okay.
on my quarterstaff, and you guys watch as the blue kind of connects to the shaft more, and it gets like nice and gnarled. And I'm going to use my action to dash, and I'm going to try and put myself in between them and Nadia. I think it's me you're looking for.
Oh, look, you. We didn't have to make this hard, bud.
Yes, you did.
Okay. That's gonna be them. He's going to.
That's a big dude.
Sure is.
He's gonna shoot you from right there.
Oh.
An 11, I don't think is gonna hit.
Nope.
Okay. He'll drop the crossbow and then pull out a flail. And then these two guys, it's at the end of their turn, I believe. Oh no, they use an action to try to do it. What is your save again?
14.
All right.
Strength.
Walls.
Other one does not. And Balrek draws out a sword, and Aster.
Oh, hey, that's me. What? Should I shoot them?
Yes. Yes. Shooting good. Shooting good. Shooting very good.
Alright. I'm gonna aim for the one that just walked up the Balrek because I feel like I might hit Maul if I shoot for the other one.
Okay.
Good, thank you.
With my gun, I cast a gun. Right. Oh, I used the Bardic Inspiration, by the way. It's 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. And it is a shut up.
Girl, you kick that ass.
D10? D10.
Yes.
It's been a while. Alright. Scraw! Oh. It landed on the microphone. Does that count or no?
That's up to you. You just have to be consistent.
I'm sorry, chat. Scraw. Oh, much better. By a point. 9 points of gun damage.
You see Esther pull out this beautiful handgun and just, bah! It's probably one of the few times you first hit it, and it's fucking loud.
It's
just
not a handgun,
echoes.
it's a revolver.
Revolver. I'm sorry. Yes, a revolver.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
Note to self, don't mess with the guy with the harpoon. Note to self, don't mess with the girl with the thing you got goes boom.
Okay.
Got it.
Hey.
I haven't seen you attack yet.
Gideon and Aster.
Oh, yes.
From behind you, you hear, drop the weapons. Anything?
I have no weapons. And
Okay.
I dropped the dagger.
Let's fucking go. What's your AC, Aster?
15.
15. So it goes wide. A figure appears behind you, and a bolt of fire just flies right past you.
Uh-oh.
I'm resistant to fire. But
And then a short sword comes out, and on this figure, right at their throat, it looks like one of those tattoos that you've seen, those dragon mark tattoos, but it's black and red, and it just kind of like covers like all like right here on their neck.
I'll immediately spin around and point the gun at him. Be like,
Her.
oh, her. My bad.
You're fine.
Oh, you have one of those tattoos too?
Just like all business and just like no emotion on the face.
Fine. I'll point my gun at her.
Okay. And that brings us back to Gideon.
Oh, excellent. God, I got one more spell slot, and boy am I tempted to charm person on this lady. Look, we're not gonna hurt you. In fact, those assholes over there, they're trying to hurt you. And I point at the enemies. Wisdom saving throw, please. Everybody take a god and pray.
You You see her look at you, and you feel the magic kind of go out of you, and she just kind of blinks it away and just try harder.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action. I'm sorry, not my action. I'm gonna use my movement and fucking run towards them.
What?
Okay.
And then I'm going to look back at Aster and go, it's all yours. You got this. And give her a fucking inspiration.
You gave me inspiration?
Yes, I did.
God, today's just my day.
Maul?
Well, I have very little health.
Oh, no, I'm sorry,
oh.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm all out of spells.
Could I go? Could I like position myself in like a 15-foot cube somewhere that won't interact with people I like?
That's vague.
So
Do you like us?
There you go. Or you could also do here. And like, if it's centered on you,
Yeah. So
that would be...
okay. Maybe not then. I'm gonna run towards Gideon instead.
Okay, so from here. You are going to provoke if you go through, because this is...
Can I go around?
You'd have to go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you could keep going around that way. That's your current move.
Okay, I'm gonna give Gideon bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Or Inception.
And I will unsheath my dagger hand rapier.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's it.
Actually, you're only going to be able to unsheath one this turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Overachiever.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna stab the guy.
sounds about right.
Still at advantage too, right? 'Cause
Yep.
he's still rep. Hell yeah. 2 19s.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, what? That's without the addition of my attack, but... Okay.
You definitely hit.
Come on, damage.
Come on.
13. It's max damage.
Oof. You just... Wah! And just kind of there's a rigid moment where you just kind of like... just goes slack on your harpoon.
I'm
caught a
going
live
to stab
one.
through. As soon as I see the light leave, I'm going to pull back out and already be moving before he hits the ground.
Okay.
This guy.
Jesus.
Light
I love
leave.
it.
The fuck's wrong with you, boy?
And I'm going to attack him too. It's just a Superman punch
Oh,
to
I
the back
need
of the
it.
head. Why not?
Bullets.
That one's not going to hit. That is a 15.
You are not going to be able to fully connect up with him.
Okay.
Balrek?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Do any of the people I care about look injured?
No.
Well, I'm partly injured, but I don't know how much you care about me.
Not
Not
at
much
all.
right
Cool. Damn it.
Going to step forward. Bonus action, snaring strike, and attack the knoll.
Okay.
Oh, we are doing flanking, right? I don't know if...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
I'm not flanking right now with you. I'm not
Ah,
directly
damn.
across.
Regardless, that is a 13, 17 to hit.
17 will just hit.
Okay. That's my inspiration for that one. That's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay. Is there a save for ensnaring? It just hit.
Must succeed on a strength saving throw. 14 DC.
Gonna make it.
Okay.
Big burly. You see the vines start to go around and just kind of flexes his way through and snaps him from fully making it around him. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, he's going to take 2 swings at you. 12 and 12.
Both of those do not hit.
Okay. This guy's gonna move in behind you.
Would you mind if I said something to him first?
Sure.
Leave while you still can. Please.
He said please.
Sorry, bud. That scares me more than you do.
He did say please.
And that's gonna be a 21 to hit on the first attack.
Oh, it definitely hits.
Okay. And the second attack is only an 11.
Okay.
You are going to take 3 slashing damage. I'm sorry, 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then that is going to bring up Aster.
Oh, it's me?
It is you.
I want to position myself between Gideon and the lady with the fire.
You're pretty. You can move over like a step if you wanted. It's hard to. It'd
Just
be
to
arguable which one you're in.
point the gun at her. Sorry, she's right-handed. Pull the hammer back and say, "This is gonna hurt."
And she just dead eyes, just almost daring you.
Oh, girl, do it. Do it.
Fine, I shoot her.
Okay.
Oh man, I hope I got a natural 20. I won't, but it's still that'd be great. Okay.
Have faith.
Have faith. Yeah. That's a big fat, it's not gonna hit maybe. 14 hit.
You see, it looks like it partially connects, but not enough to get all the way through the arm. It just kind of grazes off of her shoulder.
Damn it.
Um.
Live and you learn. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind. That's all I can do. So, yeah.
Okay. She's going to move up. You're gonna get 2 swings with short swords as a second one gets pulled out. And we've got 15 and 16.
Yeah, those both hit.
Okay.
The stress of
Bye,
living.
Aster. It was nice knowing you. She'll be fine.
Just roll my loss.
It's okay. I got second wind. We'll be fine.
Better not die.
Oh.
She'll probably die.
So the first hit's gonna do 3 slashing
Okay.
and 5 poison.
5 poison
Yes.
for the first hit.
Yes. And the second hit's gonna hit you for 3.
Ooh, I have 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Go to drop it.
Fuck this bitch.
Okay.
She can't.
And that's back to Gideon. You see this woman just walk up and just wah 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 and just slash the shit out of Aster.
She probably fell to a knee, I'm guessing.
I'm not gonna necessarily put you prone, but it definitely looked like it hurt.
Okay.
Does she look familiar at all?
This person, not at all.
No colors of any kind?
All blue, with like long, tall socks, and just the only thing that you notice is that dragon mark on the neck, but remarkably unadorned. It's very, very plain, other than the blue and white.
Okay, so I'm pretty tapped out of abilities. I got no spells or anything, so I'm gonna run to Nadia and feel really bad about leaving Aster there. Looking
She's
very rough,
so
but I got
dead.
nothing. Yeah, so I'm gonna run to Nadia, and just for the hell of it, I'm gonna say, Don't die, pretty girl. I like you. I'll give you one more inspiration.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you move me to...
Nadia.
Yeah.
You have to go around those entangling roots.
That's fine. Yeah. And as an action, can I...
Would that have dropped?
I just rolled concentration.
Okay.
I'm
Although,
gonna pull
I
away
would-
the dagger.
It's not affecting anyone anymore.
Drop it, yeah. Yeah, I would drop it.
Okay. So you probably could have gone straight through if you wanted to, but
As long as I'm with her, I'm fine.
Okay.
And then I have my dagger out, and that's about it. It's my turn.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Nadia.
Okay, I'm gonna book it towards Aster.
Okay. 3, 5, 6. You are within 10 feet.
And I'm going to cure wounds.
It's on
That's
touch.
a touch spell.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm gonna cry.
I used my charm person, which was my last
I will
spell
use
slot.
charm person.
Okay.
To try and get her. That's wisdom 15.
One thing on charm person real quick.
It's gone forever now.
It's gone forever. I honestly didn't work, but I'll see it again. It's okay.
Take my dice if you need to.
You can borrow any of mine.
Thank you.
Where did it go?
I don't know. It's sharp, so be careful.
Gone forever.
Oh my god, did you drop a caltrop?
It's a caltrop.
Oh.
Charm person. Okay. She is going to be able to resist.
You're so dead.
No.
She's so fucking dead. No, I love her. Please.
Bonus action, I'm gonna drop my sword and be like, please don't kill my friend.
Oh, yeah.
She just kind of turns towards you a little, Aster. Drop the gun.
Oh, I don't want them to take my gun.
Oh, it's just, you don't get the vibe that she's looking to rob you, more just telling you to put your weapon down. This doesn't concern you. Walk away.
Can I ask her a question?
If it's short, yeah.
Who does it concern?
The big one and the one-eyed one. And there's a faint hint of a smile and a little bit of respect there.
And you die.
Maul, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Faster.
Boop. So, what does flanking do again in this?
You have advantage.
Advantage. Perfect. Here comes the harpoon. That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho! Roll it up.
You're not the hero we deserve, but you're the hero we need. Or maybe not.
That is 15 damage.
It's 15 damage. You take one hell of a stab. Like, you just jab through. You probably see a little bit of, like, pierce come through his abdomen, Balrek. You'll see, like, a little bit of, like, a bulge in the bottom of the armor as Maul pulls it back out, and he's just barely holding up.
Okay, so, like, with the stab, and then as I pull it back, I'll spinning back kick him to the back of the head.
Okay.
Jesus.
I think
Momentum.
I'm in love with you.
Chat just said, Nani?
Are you shitting me another one?
Yup.
Roll it up.
We're saved, baby.
Oh, say.
There's still 2 more.
There, fuck.
Just don't let my death mean nothing.
7.
7. The stab comes through, and that back kick comes around, and as you see Maul connect, you hear an audible crack, and you just see the body drop like a rag doll and just crumple at your feet, like heads between the knees, like arms flopped like this, just like boneless.
Like my chicken.
You see Maul's kill face. Just
There's
Solid.
probably a bit of blood too from where the spear got pulled out, where it just kind of sprayed back on him. Okay.
And I still have movement.
Oh, you still have movement?
Yeah.
Would you like to move as well?
I do. I do want to move.
Dead people don't provoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can get behind him, I'll be behind him.
Can I get that on a t-shirt?
Dead people don't provoke.
Do you just have 30?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
That would be where you would be able to get, because you had already moved a little bit. All right, Balrek.
I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Make him dead, then it won't
I'm
happen.
going to use my action to dash.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 just barely hits.
Or 5.
Okay.
As you step away, you just feel a slash along your back.
Okay. He is not looking great, but that doesn't stop me from running down to save Aster. And as I reach this person, I'm going to use the rest of my movement and bonus action Goring Rush.
Fuck yes! Okay.
The savior.
Minotaur.
That's a 19.
That is going to hit. You connect solidly.
That is 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
You move her too, don't you?
Hold on.
Rachel's. You good? No. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So you...
No, that's hammering horn.
You're having this conversation, and then you hear, and you just see Balrek drop and
Get away from her!
just tear into the front of her armor, and she screams, "Ah!" She looks pissed at you.
She can fuck off.
This one's gonna take 2 swings at you, Maul.
Go for it.
A 14 and a 23.
No to both. Because I don't feel like it.
You're gonna take 6 slashing damage. And that is gonna be their action. Aster.
I'm gonna use a bonus action for second wind.
Okay.
So I get 1d10 plus 1, which is
Roll high.
8. So 9 points back.
Fantastic.
You're realizing now that maybe some of those whacks were a little bit more superficial than you thought, and you're kind of able to kind of.
I'm going to roll with the inspiration you gave me earlier. I'm sorry about the mange comment. You just saved my ass.
Are you shooting?
I am shooting her.
Okay, you're at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
So just canceled out if I use the inspiration?
The bardic
No,
inspiration.
your inspiration that you gave me.
That gives you a D8, not advantage.
Oh.
So disadvantage, and then you can roll the extra die.
Okay.
Can she use Bardic and DM inspiration in one roll?
Yes.
Oh, you have bardic inspiration. Do I have bardic
Yeah, I gave it to
Yeah.
you.
But didn't I already use it to try to shoot her?
No, I didn't.
I think somebody else. Yeah, I think you got it. I'm pretty sure you got it a second time.
I did it when I was
Yeah.
running away, and you were like lying on the ground about to die.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got
And
this.
you
stay
can
So
roll.
I get a D8, a D6, and D20 at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can roll the D20 and then roll the D8 and the D6. You have to decide to roll them before I tell you whether you hit or not. So you can roll your disadvantage before you roll those.
Okay. I'll wait on rolling them, but I will roll disadvantage right now.
You gotta decide before you tell us the number.
I'm gonna add the D8.
Okay.
Oh. Where was the number I was on? I know it was a 7. Okay. So 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Despite her moving her blades around, you're able to just get through and just ba-ba! Up at close range.
She hurt me so bad. And then Balrek saved my life.
Kick her ass, you ass.
Wait. Oh, that's not a lot. It's five points of damage, yo.
Despite that you definitely are starting to see some blood pool. She's starting to look kind of rough.
Okay.
That it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Thank you, Balrek!
Put down your weapon, or you will regret it.
Make me.
Out of the tray. Does a 12 hit you, Aster?
No.
Okay. As you said it, she jabs out like this, narrowly missing Aster, and then she comes up with an upward slash at you. And that is a 21.
That is going to hit.
Shit.
For 8 slashing.
Balrek drops.
No!
Ah! Cow down. Oh, I don't have anything.
Okay, Gideon.
Oh, I don't have anything.
You hear a good-sized boom as Balrek's body just kind of slumps to the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run back in
Aster would be
Nadia's direction.
traumatized by that,
Up
for
to my
sure.
movement. I have my dagger out, so I'm gonna try and throw my dagger at the marshal biatch.
You're gonna get closer or do it from that distance?
I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna get to Nadia. Oh, as close as I can. Kill.
Okay,
I'm gonna throw it at her.
go for it.
Yeah. Don't fuck me. You fucked me. It's not great. It's a natural 3 plus something. It's not gonna hit. Yeah, it's a 7 total.
Throw, and it just kind of it.
Get rid of all of your dice. Just get rid of all of them.
You try to make sure you don't hit Aster, and in doing so, you just end up going like just veers off. Why do you?
I didn't want this dagger in particular.
Nadia.
I'm going to run and baseball slide towards Balrek.
Okay.
And I will touch his face.
Just slime by smacks his cheek. Yep.
And cure wounds.
Okay.
That is. Oh, it's not great. 7.
It is something.
That is more than I have right now.
And then I will bonus action inspire him. You
Okay.
got this, bud. I'm also an old man this entire time.
Thank you, kindly old man.
Thank you, Santa Claus.
Maul.
Oh, I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
I figured.
It's a 1.
Oh.
You just completely miss.
All right. I don't think I have to hit to use
Yeah, I think you just have to attack.
Yeah.
when you use the attack action. Okay, so I will try to punch him.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Just gonna hit him.
Oh fuck! I think I was about to say no. All right. God, this one's hard to read. I need to stop using this. That one is a 7.
Looking pretty rough at this point, and he kind of looks back and sees that the two of his buddies are down, and he looks back and he sees Balrek down, and I got this. And he's looking rough, but he looks like he's able to. He's gonna stay and fight. Balrek.
I will stand up. Sure, something real quick.
We won't.
Okay. I'm going to kind of grip my staff a little tighter,
Mm-hmm.
and then get ready to batter upside the head with it.
Okay.
Shit.
Batter's it.
I'm gonna move to flank first. No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Nope, never mind.
When beef fights back.
That is 14.
14 is not going to hit.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Boop. All right, Maul. You and this guy.
You're okay.
10 and 16.
Oh.
Okay?
16 doesn't hit you?
Nope.
What the?
And 19, I'm pretty sure.
I got a splinter and get hurt.
Fighter. Your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes,
I'm within melee of her, huh?
you are.
I'm gonna take a few steps back.
You're gonna.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Swing at me, you whore.
Ooh.
That's only gonna be a 10 to hit.
Nah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
So now if I shoot at her,
You're regular.
I'm regular.
Rugula.
It's all that bran.
Alright,
Oh no.
Oh,
I keep
no.
doing that. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Alright.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, honestly, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I'll be sorry.
14.
Just gonna miss.
Alright. That's not a fourth bullet. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
She's just standing still and we're shooting around her and hitting around her and just doing nothing.
She's going to take a couple steps back.
So, oh,
Yep.
okay.
Oh no.
That is a 21.
That's gonna hit.
Shillelagh.
God. 5 damage.
Looking rougher. And she looks at you and gets you in the moment. She raises up her hand and you see that mark flare to life. And a 4-inch sphere is going to come hurtling towards you, Esfan.
Excuse me?
Maul.
Maul, sorry. So, a 21 is going to hit you. And you see this 4-inch orb of fire just blast across the battlefield. For 14 damage.
That puts me at -14.
Wait,
Sorry, -10.
how many hit points do you have?
4.
How many hit points do you have total?
10.
You have to do
Is
double
that
the max.
an actual death?
13, sorry. No, it is. It is. I'm sorry. I can't do math.
Ah.
So,
Pretty sure that would kill me, right?
yes.
Yes. If you go past your max hit points in the negatives, you dead. Shit.
Right, well, this stream was great while it lasted.
That is going to be you, Gideon.
Oh, is it? Is it? I can't do much of anything. Oh, God, I gotta... You know, I like Nadia, though, so... Fuck around. I honestly have nothing. I literally have nothing. I have no abilities. I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move up to what's-her-face and make a swing. How would I do that?
Okay.
Yeah, fucker. Whatever. It's only a 13 to hit.
It's going to bounce off of the
Yeah, of
armor.
course it does. I can only lie, and I can only do that kind of well. It's my turn.
Nadia? And I'll give up now. Give me what I want. The rest of you walk away.
I'm gonna run up and stab her in the face.
Okay.
So that's a natural one.
You come up and you take a huge swing on her, and just the anger gets you, and you just completely whiff. She just kind of sidesteps. You hear your dagger, slam against the ground. It's almost jarring how hard it hits you.
I'll bonus action give asked for another
Bardic inspiration?
I
Okay.
was like,
What is it, a D6 for you as well?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's with you trying to kill me like the beginning of campaign?
It seems like every and it's always with fire too. You realize that, right? I need a death save from you.
It's politely saying, you're
You got
fired.
this, you got this, you got this.
12.
Oh, yeah.
That's one passed. Balrek?
How messed up is she looking?
Pretty messed up.
What about him?
Him? That guy?
Yeah.
He looks like he's in way worse shape than she is.
And I assume I can see that Maul's down.
Yes.
Papa Bear's coming.
Oh.
Are you gonna do the same fucking thing again? Yes.
It's like a battle of Pong.
Does he see me coming?
Do Minotaurs get sneak attack?
I'll give you advantage on this one.
Hell yeah.
Things got hectic. There was just a blast. He's like, oh, things are good.
Make daddy proud.
That's good. It's only a 13.
13's not gonna hit. You get up there and you just like you hit and you feel it just kind of like break along the back of his armor.
Leave him alone.
Just like deal with you next then. Okay. Well, since you know, he'll oblige you. 23 and a 14.
23 is gonna hit.
Okay. For 5.
5. Okay.
Okay, Aster, you're up.
Already? Oh my god. Okay, I have 2 shots left in my barrel. Can I just step a bit just so I can get a better line of sight on her? Because I don't want to shoot Gideon in the back.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
No, please, I would welcome it right now.
I would love a bullet in my shoulder blade, please. Alright, I'm going to shoot. Use my inspiration. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Pop a 45 in her face. Is that what people say these days?
Shit, fucking bitch. 4 points of damage.
She looks to be having a tough time at this point.
Jeez.
Can I bonus action yell at her?
Yeah.
Can you take the hint and just leave?
Not really in my MO to run out on a job. You could just leave and let me take the 2 of them.
No.
1 for each of you. Gideon and Nadia.
TPK.
Let's do it.
Nadia, that's a 24. Gideon, that's a 7.
Holy
Doesn't hit. Huh.
shit.
Sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
You're gonna take 7 points of damage.
My hit points are
Hey, that
low.
would have killed me, so you're good.
I'm at 3.
Okay.
Less good.
Rough. Then, doesn't have to end this way.
Oh, but she's such a bitch.
And you're up, Gideon.
I drop my quarterstaff. I surrender. Just don't hurt them anymore.
He looks at you, or she looks at you. Drop it.
I'm currently like.
Please.
You punctured them.
And then there's
Just-
there's
It's a lawless town. We were just defending ourselves, please.
big one. Pick up your friend and come with me. Your friend will be safe.
Let's just do it with what they say. Nobody needs to die today.
It's not gonna be a response yet.
Okay.
I can't do anything yet.
Okay.
My hands are up. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm crying.
You're crying?
An old man.
And like I've dropped everything.
Okay.
I'm just like crying and like bleeding.
Could I have actually kind of like tended to her since I was next to her? Just for flavor more than anything.
Yeah, just making sure she's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Good job.
Balrek?
I'm gonna put my quarterstaff on my back, sling my shield over my back, assuming you'll allow me to do all this.
Yeah.
Shove him to the side and go pick up Maul.
Okay, he'll move out and he'll give you a bit of a smirk as he does it.
Smarmy bastard.
I'll get up in his face and snort right in his face and then walk away.
What's not?
A little bit.
Okay.
You'll hear, let them bluster. And he will. As you've picked up Maul, he'll reach over, he'll pull out something, and he'll just kind of pour a bit into Maul's mouth. You are stable, but not enough to bring you back.
Thank God.
And he stands there, you know, sword at the ready. Aster?
I hate her. But I don't want my friends to die. So I'll put the gun in the holster. I'm not dropping that shit to the ground.
I appreciate you all for your professionalism. And she'll take a step back. Roger. Guard them. Come this way. And she'll kinda, let's go.
Wait, without us?
No need for you.
We stick together.
Right. That's the way it is. And she reaches into, she's this one of the swords and reaches into the bag and pulls out 2 sets of manacles, tosses 2 at your feet. Cuff yourself.
Oh, and I'm gonna pick up my quarterstaff.
Are you staying with them too?
I'll look at Balrek and Nadia. I go where they go.
Stay close to me. And she'll leave the other sword out, and she'll just kind of point for everybody to start heading along. And she'll kind of discreetly walk you through, start walking you through the city. It's gonna take a few minutes. Yeah.
While we're walking, could I ask her, can you do something about Maul, please?
He will be stable. He's not dying.
You don't have a potion or anything you can give him? You can't just let...
And she'll have you go off into an alley. Points to Roger. Find the one with the spear. And she'll have him start wrapping the hands, and then she'll walk over and pull out a small vial and pour it into his mouth. 2.
Yeah.
You gain back 5 hit points.
2d4 plus 2, 5. See how it is, John.
Now, how did they find him exactly?
Rope out of his hands.
On his hands?
Yeah. And she'll
I'll wait for him to.
you kind of like gasp up, and you when you come to, you're being held like a baby by Balrek, and you can very quickly see that Gideon and Nadia are shackled behind you, and Aster is standing with a sword point probably about 6 inches away, just kind of like generally pointed at her.
Okay. So I see we.
Better now?
Yes, thank you.
I was not here to kill them, it was contain them.
And why is that?
So they can kill us later.
I think you already know, don't you?
And take me alone.
That's not gonna happen.
One in your arms comes too.
He did nothing.
Your friends, are you not?
I'm the one that screwed everything up.
Well, you can talk to the guys that hired me.
And who hired you?
Dexter.
Wait.
That
Well,
name means nothing to me.
It would be Mr.
Mr. Flint.
Flint. Yes, I was right. Mr. Flint.
Does that name mean anything to me? Haven't been in the city for a little bit.
Yes, you would know. There are. You know them probably more as like legitimate businessmen, but they run a lot of like different shops throughout the city. They're part of the Hook and Hitch Company, or they are the Hook and Hitch Company, and
Have I ever dealt with them at all myself?
you've probably bought stuff from them. If you've made a purchase in the city over a length of time, you've probably at some point dealt with them.
My question is, if I was staying at the Golden Dragon and doing stuff there,
You would definitely know the name Flint. You would know an older man by that name who has been up at the castle before.
so you might know me.
Do you mind giving me a description of her again, real quick? I know you said she has a red and black.
Dragon mark. Human. Brown hair. Very lean features. Very serious. No real like markings or makeup outside of that. Very. Try to stay fairly discreet, but the lean angular features are probably the most poignant thing with her.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. So you're gonna follow along? Okay. They get you down and you come in behind this large warehouse, and they bring you in and watch them. Be back. Please. Don't do anything. She turns and heads off towards the front of the building. The two of you, knowing this area pretty well, you are in the eastern warehouse, the one that usually people aren't allowed.
Maul, you okay?
The guy, he kind of moves back a little ways, and he pulls a small crossbow off, and sheathes his sword, and just kind of gets to a point where he can see everybody, and there's definitely a bolt locked.
You're Ralph, right?
Roger.
Roger. His name's Roger.
If we're sitting here in this area, can I be trying to take kind of a short rest if I think I have the time?
You could be keeping it mellow, and if you're here for an hour, possibly get to that point.
Let me know when I can possibly heal up a little.
Yes.
Is Roger familiar? Is he a dock worker?
Yes, you have seen him down here. He's he's one of those guys that's a little bit more free with what he's willing to do. You've probably seen him like rough people up a couple of times.
All right. Roger.
Okay.
Maul.
Lucky you had that magic caster with you.
Get what you pay for, right?
Guess so.
What the fuck did you guys do?
Good guy stuff for once.
Bad time, man.
Yeah.
For what it's worth. Sorry.
Thanks.
On the wrong side of these guys. Who are these? Like, I've never even seen these people before. Like, you really, like, what are you, why? Why would you not leave? Could have just gone.
Well, I'm trying to get an acting job. And they were perfect in, so I thought that was a tryout. I thought we were method acting.
No. I killed those guys.
I just thought that was really good stage effects.
They're dead.
Well, you learn something new every day. Is Mr. Flint about?
Probably shortly, I think.
Excellent. We'd love to chat with him, get to the bottom of all this. I'm sure I could do with some catching up. You know, I've seen him out and about at the castle once in a while. Old acquaintances, of course.
Hey, Roger.
Give me a persuasion.
Nat 20.
Oh.
What's the total?
25.
25. He's like,
You fail.
hey! Hey! You're from distance. What? Somebody come over here real quick. Another, thin guy comes over. What? And he's a bit more nicely dressed. Starts whispering. They start kind of whispering. You can probably your passive is
14.
You'd probably catch bits. You'd hear most of it. He says he knows Mr. Flint. Like he does. He knows the castle. And the guy's just kind of like, we'll go talk. I'll be right back. And he looks at you. Your name?
Fayola Thorngage.
He heads off. For a bit. This guy's starting to get a bit nervous. And then you see a short, older man walk down from kind of looks down from a catwalk at you and surveys the scene and
Just give him a little.
begins making his way down. Yeah. Comes around, you lose sight of him for a minute, and you hear just like a very just like click of just like very like measured steps and nice shoes and
Wearing spurs.
kind of like just a nice clack to those, real nice fancy shoes. And then as you come around, you see he's got a short cane.
I'm gonna stand up and walk. Are we in bars? Is that like, are we in a cell?
No, you're just kind of like in the back of a warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Who has shackles?
I do.
Just those two?
Just those two.
Magic
I have rope.
stuff.
Yeah, you have rope
Okay, so it's only Balrek and I that are.
that are out.
They're
Freestanding.
just letting me out.
You're gonna start to stand.
Yeah.
The guard's gonna kind of turn towards you and please, Stacy.
Oh, but my back is killing me. You know how those long performances at the castle, they just really tire me out.
I've seen you around.
We've talked a few times. Surely you must remember we had such engaging conversation. We laughed about the trouble of business in this lovely town. You know how that goes.
I do remember. You are quite the performer, but unfortunately, it looks like you have entangled yourself in things that you should not have.
It was never my intention. You know that I only ever mean well, and I only ever wish to help those of us in regal positions, such as yourself, of course. With all due respect, Mr. Flint, these people here, they are friends of mine, and whatever trouble they've gotten into, they never meant to, surely. Well, I have known them for years, and they have nothing but honorable reputations.
He looks like he almost stops listening partway through and turns towards you, Balrek.
He Just for the record, the entire time we've been in here, it's been like staring at the floor, not saying a word.
Balrek, is it? He'll kind of come over and kind of lower his face to look at yours. The curious one, I take it. You got your friends into quite a bit of trouble here, don't you think? You know, typically, things get out of hand, a nice clean ending to it. For whatever reason, my son has a slight fondness. I find it a weakness. But we take care of family and make sure that they have one.
And sir, these are my family. Surely you can respect that.
We will maybe get to. You've killed 2 of my men. You...
I did.
I did.
He was defending himself. They both were.
I did. I have a.
Your men did not declare who they were. They simply drew weapons and attacked. And look at this frail old man here. They attacked him. He did nothing wrong. He's old and frail. I can hear his joints breaking from here.
I'm pretty sure I heard a bone snap the other minute.
How roughly they handled him?
Are you okay, sir?
No.
Let me help you sit down. It's okay.
I will.
You're okay. See how poorly they've treated him.
You get involved in things that you do not belong getting involved in. What happens?
Quick question. Did we have enough time to get a long rest? Oh, short rest, sorry.
In the time walking over here, probably as this, if you've been just sitting here doing nothing, probably as this conversation is going on, would probably be about where you're at a short rest. You were kept waiting here for a bit. Like, they just kind of left you to sit.
Wait, so short rest?
Short rest.
Okay.
Now,
how beat up do you look still?
After the short rest, pretty fine.
Okay. I changed what I was gonna do then.
Rolled a 10 when I only needed 2. What's that?
I'll stand up. Take a couple steps forward. Or how close is he to me? Sounds like
he's
pretty close.
probably he's fairly close. He's probably about 5 or 10 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll stand up and take a step forward.
Why don't you stay where you are?
All of the disruption was me and me alone. The reason your mark isn't dead is because of me. Let them go free and I'll take whatever
No, your
punishment.
assassin's just trash.
It's true, I was there.
We
Well,
saw everything.
Shut up. All of this was me.
that is quite brave of you, Bob.
And true.
Excuse me, sir. I don't want to interrupt, but I've only known Balrek for a little while, but I know that he's a good person, and I don't know why you're angry at him, but I can tell you it's not his fault.
Fortunately, opening things you shouldn't open does make.
But if this is about that package, why does it matter if Rahl went and tried to shoot that person anyway? What does the package have to do with anything?
The problem when you stick your nose in, you have stepped into something bigger.
Well, then, if we step into something bigger, we certainly have to adapt. What is it we need to do? How do we help solve this situation? You know that I have many
See,
connections.
a shrewd businessman.
I
This
learned
is what
everything I
like.
know from you.
Balrek.
Flattery will get you.
It's gotten me everywhere.
Well, and maybe the thing is, you, I think, I could trust. Maybe your old man friend here, which
I have never witnessed this old man tell a lie in the entire history of knowing him, and he practically raised me.
Does he
13.
get assistance because I'm there nodding?
sure.
Oh, thank God, 21.
Oh.
I can't find a place for him.
He lets out a light whistle. Take the old man. Dump him up. Bring him somewhere away from here.
What? No, I'm staying
Look.
here.
If you are not involved, you do not need to be here.
My grandson is in trouble.
We promised we'd stick together ever since he lost his son and I lost my father.
Oh my god.
Well, you, what do you think? And then out from behind a box steps Rahl. Think they can be bought? You have a friend. A little one, don't you?
Not responding.
And the Rahl's gonna walk over, kneel down.
What are you gonna do to him?
Hey, were you in range when I called you trash? Good.
He
This is the first time Aster likes
he reaches in and he pulls out a he takes a step back and he walks over and grabs like a reaches for something and he comes over, pulls out a cage about yay big.
No.
You won't be hurt. But we need to make sure that you are going to do as you're told.
I will do what I am told.
How do we know? You know what?
Have I ever lied to you?
You have not. Then how about this? The orc. You don't follow instruction.
Take kind of a step back.
So,
Yes, Mr. Flint.
there is quite a party coming up shortly.
Parties, that's my expertise.
And Rahl here is going to be my guest. I want you to help facilitate what he needs. And
What exactly does he need?
he needs to get in. And he needs a distraction when
It's, again, my expertise.
the cake is brought out to commemorate the king's birthday. It is imperative that attention is drawn from him. And if you can make this happen, then in something uncharacteristic for myself, I will allow a degree of forgiveness. Put all of this behind us. How does
Just like that.
I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
You're asking us to help him kill someone again?
Being specific, healing is not so much the issue, but I need something done. I've got people waiting, and you have slowed down my timeline.
I have people waiting too. Why would I help you kill someone?
Who do you have waiting? Maybe I can assist you. Maybe, you know what, maybe for a trade. Help you out. I mean, you just got wrapped up with these fools. Is there something that would convince you to be more pliable to me? You're new to the city, I take it?
Yes.
I have far-reaching friends.
I need help finding my brother.
Make sure they stay in line. See what I can do. Get her paper and some pen. Give me a description. Glad to see that we could work so well together. Rest of the details.
As we're such talented artists, surely we would deserve a bonus of some sort when this is completed. Something to, you know, in
If I don't have to kill you for failing, and you prove trustworthy, I would be more than happy to look at a position.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Tell Elle to make sure that her people stay out of my way in the future.
Certainly.
Well, that concludes our business here. Do we have an agreement, accord, Maul?
Eat shit, Flint.
In his words, I do believe that means yes. He's just not very good at speaking kindly.
Well, understand this now. And his face goes very serious. This is an all or nothing thing. If there's an issue with one of you, it will be with everyone. And there will be repercussions, and they will be far-reaching. Know that I love my son. Do not make me trusting his judgments. Good day.
Before you go, when is this to happen?
2 days' time.
2 days' time.
I'll
Dirty 20 on that insight.
Seemed pretty genuine. Nothing that overly stuck out as deceitful or sidestepping.
I'll have written down all the information about Ransom, what he looks like, when he went missing, all the loose information that I had gotten from my father's notes, but nothing too specific in that regard.
Well, I guess that will be all.
So, you wouldn't mind if you're not...
I bid you good day. And he taps his staff, and the manacles just undo and just drop off both of you.
Neat trick.
I'm sure they can.
Come on, Grandpa. We should
He
get
turns
you
and
back
walks
to bed.
off.
Don't rush me.
Rawl just kind of looks at you all and be in touch, friends.
I hate you.
Learn to shoot.
Practice.
You need it.
Your face is ugly. Vicious mockery.
She's nothing if not consistent.
Yeah.
roll some damage.
Yeah, it's just one. Just
One. Okay.
It's just really insulting, but just a little bit.
He goes to step forward and raises his hand, and you hear that click. Rawl. He walks off. The guard. All right, everybody get up. He shows you towards the back door. Like, oh.
This is Roger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we're going.
Don't fuck with this guy. Listen, I mean it. There's something going on. He will kill all of you.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. Close the door behind him. Let you all out.
I'm really
Well.
sorry I told you guys to shut up.
You know what?
It's fine.
That's okay.
You're pretty great.
I can't believe I promised.
And that's
I
not a
wouldn't
lie.
kill a man.
Truly.
Well, if you didn't,
I
you'd
still
be
don't
dead
trust
right
you.
now.
That's okay. One day you'll learn to.
We'll see.
And I give you a guarantee. Now, I have a room over at the Golden Dragon. Maybe that's where you want to go? But in disguise. Because I think there's some people there looking for you. Unless you have somewhere else we can go.
I mean, we can all bunk down tonight. The troop.
I mean, is
That's
that
so
safe
bad for your
though?
back, Grandpa.
Oh, shut up.
It's
They
like old
keep
times.
they keep going back there. Is that really safe to stay?
Would I know anywhere we could hide out for the night?
Background, I forget.
That's a great question. I'll let you know. Charlatan.
Could I assist? I kind of.
Yeah. Between, are
Born
you?
and
What,
raised.
what are you looking for? Is you just like someplace to like abandon to hide, or like an inn where you'd be off the beaten path?
If I could say, if it's possible that I have any sort of connections in this city from all the schmoozing that I do, I would try and find somewhere I believe is relatively safe for us. Or I would just try to find some place that I know happens to be empty and not often visited. You know, like a safe house that people use.
Between the two of you, you could find either one, either an off the beaten path inn, or kind of an
like
abandoned
one of those,
place.
You suggest one thing, I'm like, no, these guys know about that, and then like back and forth, I'm like
Yeah.
this one.
So which one would you prefer, an inn or like an abandoned building?
My vote's always for the inn because I like a comfy life, but I'll leave it up to you. It's your hides. Well, I guess mine now. Oh, fuck.
I have a bedroll.
I'm pretty sure I
I
have.
haven't had anything but a feather bed in so long.
I don't have a bedroll,
You're
but
soft.
I'm used to sleeping on the ground.
I
It's
know,
fine.
but I'm good at what I do.
Well, nobody's gonna be looking for us really anymore. We could do the inn if we want.
There's still people looking for you.
Who?
Wasn't the Throkash whatever things looking for you? They weren't related to... Oh, they were only looking for you?
Actually, or
Oh,
you.
right.
I was like, what did Aster do?
Did you not notice that they left right when Dexter's men showed up?
No, I actually didn't.
Oh.
But I was too busy staring at this gorgeous group of people.
They were also looking for a set of drow. And if I'm not mistaken, there's not a single drow among us.
Not right now. But that's fine, you're right, that's fine. Then we can go...
What time of day is it?
In fact, then we could go back to Golden Dragon if we
a
wanted to.
little bit. It's a bit after midday at this point, moving in towards evening.
Maul, is there like a USPS here or something?
I assume so, but
There's House Civis, and then there is a non-affiliated courier service.
That's their literal title.
do you want a Dragon Mark house or do you want unaffiliated?
What's your recommendation?
House Civis is going to be faster. They can send direct, like they can do sending.
Right, like,
The
okay.
other one, it's going to be like a letter.
Yeah, House Civis magic.
Like you want mail or email?
Mail or email?
Letter, carrier pigeon, perhaps.
Then I'll
If
do,
you pay extra.
I'll do email.
Okay. You're gonna head over that way. Okay. There's a couple of them in there, and you get inside, and there's a There's a gnome sitting behind the counter. What can I do for you?
Sorry, you said it's house what?
House Sivis. S-I-V-I-S.
Okay. Hi, how are you today?
Doing great. You a little bit worse for the wear?
I need a nap.
And me too. What can I do for you?
I need to send a message to my father.
Okay. And he pulls out like a small pad and he's like, name?
Thomas Dare.
How do you spell that?
T-O-M-A-S.
Or the last part.
Oh, D-E-R-R-E.
Fabulous. Message?
I'm fine. I'm in the middle of trying to find ransom. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Your daughter, Flower.
Okay. 5 silver.
You add a heart in there? Thank you. Give him 6 silver.
Thank you. It will be sent out shortly. Should
we
we expect a reply?
If I did get a reply, that would be great.
Where would I send the reply? Or would you be coming back to collect it?
I'll probably come back to collect.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
What's your name?
Zindium.
Zindium?
Zindium.
Okay. Thank
That's
you.
my mother's name.
Thank you for your help, Zindium.
This was a gnome?
Yeah.
Wait, you're here?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I thought I went by myself.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you would have wandered off, but I'm sorry. If you're by yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you send the message off. What did everyone decide as far as where they want to bunk down?
Since we don't really have any of the wanted people with us, I mean, I'm cool with going back to the Golden Dragon and being comfortable.
How many beds do you have?
You can get many.
I want like 2 beds for myself.
Gosh, you're always so greedy about beds.
I would have met them wherever they decided on, like before I pieced out.
Okay. Golden Dragon?
Golden Dragon? Sure.
Golden Dragon.
Okay.
I don't care.
That's the
That about
spirit.
sums it up.
Gosh, I love that. Good positive attitude. You are really a beacon of sunshine.
Sorry for.
They threaten patches.
Are we all together now?
Is that the,
I would say so.
the
Yeah, you
story?
probably would have met up close.
Can I
Because
talk to
Civis
them?
you probably would have peeled off and then been able to head up there and kind of meet up with them.
What?
Just gonna brush past you.
Oh. Another time then.
Hey, Balrek. Does Patches like peaches?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him my last peach. It's my favorite, but he could use it right now, I think.
You should just give him a small part of it.
Okay,
You can't,
I'll-
eat, you
I'll
can't eat the whole thing.
I'll share with him, that's fine.
Happily the size of him.
I still have my cobbler, my mango cobbler.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pull off a piece of crust.
I'll check on him.
He looks like not hurt, but a little bit banged up from being in there, and probably a little bit. He kind of like looks up and he's like,
Aw.
that look and that chittering of like, is everything okay?
No, but you'll be fine.
Just kind of like he does like one of these
Oh.
and attempts to give you a hug, but like more just like lays his hand and head on your chest.
Heart breaks. Can he talk to you? Did he just talk to you?
Yeah, we can communicate.
But did we hear it or just you two?
You just heard chittering.
You can speak with animals normally,
I can't
right?
understand them, but they can understand me.
Okay.
But yeah. So I was gonna try and like make friends, you know.
Yeah, I'll give him a little piece of peach and a little piece of cobbler. It's not the same as that sandwich I made, but I feel like it's still pretty good.
I'm sure he'll still enjoy it.
Here you go, Patches.
He munches down. He looks a little bit nervous.
I'll pet him some.
You get up to the Golden Dragon Inn.
Alright, let me do the talking here real quick. You know.
You always do the talking.
You head in through the
I
door.
have to. No one else has any good opinions. Is L in there?
Yes. As soon as you step through the door, she looks at you and she's like,
Have somewhere private we can talk.
yes. Let's go to the back room.
Perfect. And they can come. You know me, I make friends, it's what I do.
And she just, like, if you speak Elvish, you hear a string of obscenities.
Do I speak Elvish?
Speak Sylvan.
Oh, I do.
Celestial.
Yeah,
Speak Common, Elvish, Giant.
lots of swearing, and she brings you back to like a small back room. Where have you been? Kind of looks around. She is a tall, slender elf woman with deep red hair and magenta eyes,
Like mine?
like yours.
Look, you asked me to do a job, and I was doing that job. And I've made some friends along the way.
Something good for me then.
I will. We'll talk more about it later. But for now, we need a place to lay low for a little bit. Do you have a couple rooms still?
I've got to take care of.
Cool. I'll take mine. You can give a couple more. Pass them out to them.
We have some rooms that will be fitting.
Excellent. Well, why don't you all go upstairs? I just need to catch up with Elle real quick.
Okay, I need a nap anyway.
Keep yourself out of trouble.
Of course, Grandpa.
Sure.
Grandpa, you want to go take a nap upstairs?
No. Yes.
You're always cranky when you need to.
So when they leave, I'm gonna stretch out across whatever chair there is, if there is a chair or boxes. Doesn't matter. I'll just lounge. Oh wow, what an evening I've had, or morning. I'm not even sure anymore. So I ran into some interesting people.
Pardon?
Had a run-in with Mr. Flint. I do believe he is planning on assassinating the king. And I had a little bit of a problem.
What?
I think I have to do it.
Did you meet him?
I did.
Damn right you have to.
Yeah. So, in 2 nights' time, we need to get into the castle. Me and my humble little party here. And, we have some things we have to do. Is there any way you can help us facilitate that?
I think I can help you. I will ask around.
Excellent. I'm gonna need some nice clothing for my friends here. Anything you can get your hands on, I of course will be fine.
I think so.
I'll walk them through the niceties of formal society. But I have this feeling, when this is done, we might need to make a hasty escape for a little while. Anyway, you can have Jerome with the horse and the cart meet us on the south side of town.
Sure.
Perfect.
And she'll let you start to walk away, and she'll be like, Gideon,
Yeah.
one thing before you go.
Anything.
And she just, her eyes kind of brighten up a bit. Tell me everything you know about the tiefling. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
But me?
4. That's a 7.
Why is she here?
Which tiefling?
The one with you. You feel compelled to just...
She's clearly talking about Nadia.
Yeah. No, Nadia. No,
Oh,
Aster.
Aster, sorry. Names are hard. Well, I don't know much about her. She said something about a brother, something about a father. I wasn't listening really. She was talking to Mr. Flint, but I kind of tuned out. And you know me, that's the truth.
Yeah. I need...
Sure. Another wisdom?
I'm looking.
Oh man, I got so excited about her eyeballs. Turns out she's scary.
Yes, wisdom.
That's an 11.
11. When you leave, we will have just had a nice chat. That is it. forget about the girl. And just that last bit of conversation is just gone.
Okay.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit!
Oh, Boise's.
I hope you all like Gideon.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. There were some more. I was keeping up on them. So, real quick, guys. I was supposed to say this last week and totally dropped the ball on that. So, there's a whole list of thank yous. We're going to say thank you after every single one, guys.
Oh, alright.
Are we?
We don't have to. Thank you, Shep and Seth and Taxes for the gift subs last week.
Yeah, gift subs.
Thank you to Seth once again, Apollophage, Dave J525, Billy Bogota, Felix McKenna, Boomkin Dave, and Do Kyle XY for the subs.
Gracias.
Woo! Thank you.
And then we have a huge list of follows. Thank you, Doulahan Blintley, Captain Ken, UND Eruption, Fenris the 7th, who also rated and hosted us last week, which was pretty awesome.
Hey, thanks.
Mr. Dino Roars, Jorge Gaio 98, Apollophage, Evil Morty 1983, Blue Gorilla, Tasuna VG, Argna, U4IA 1387, Docknack,
Easy. Thank
Wow
you.
Bob 82, Cryptic Works, Mastel Z21, Muffburger Sandwich, change your name.
That is amazing.
D. Caldemeyer, Nephilus X7, The Jabber Mama, Richter Sr., Matthew Raccoon, Wolfie Bat, Calvin Ususka, Pirate Bob's Your Uncle, Schnizzlebutt, that's a good one, Susei X13, Thrilla, Atma Prime, Corthan TV, fucking Lenny, Cranio Oink, Hero, almost done, guys. Sith Lord Anubis, Christian Tron, Fergus01, Spooky Nerd, Jones 840, I think I missed a number there, Mach 29, Sam H. Princess, Rector of Troy, Melanie 195, Splay Galaxy, Dinopunk 1905, Divey 81, 1985, Vintage Geek, Southpaw Holmes, Manic Zach, Blame Carla, and Muffin Man.
Hell yeah.
Holy
Thank you.
Thank you
everyone.
so much, everyone.
Thank you.
We know the Muffin Man.
We
you
do
know
know the Muffin
The
Man.
one that lives in Mulberry
Here's my
Lane.
question: do you live on Drury Lane?
Don't ask them that. They can't.
Oh yeah.
I honestly...
Fair.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
In-game. Do you live there
wasn't sure who
in-game?
you were talking to. I thought you were talking to the suit of armor over there. I forgot there's a camera.
Hey,
But
Len is a nice guy. He's my friend. We stare at each other.
You never told me your name.
anyway,
well,
On that note, guys,
thank you
thanks for
so
coming.
much.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Remember, 57 days till you vote. Fight fascism.
Be good.
Good night.